Hello, Mike.
Hello, I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to Fabled 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and chaos. You're watching the Realms of Ukodor. You can catch us live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific here at twitch.tv/Fabled42. But before we get into tonight's episode, we're going to hear some announcements. Diane?
Meow, meow, meow.
YouTube, you can check us out on Saturday. This episode will be up 6 p.m. Pacific time on our YouTube channel, as well as all of our past episodes are there, so you can catch up on our wonderful season and other seasons of other shows. And you can listen to us as a podcast. So go to your favorite podcast device, whatever,
Platform.
and search Realms of Ukodor, and we should be there, and you can listen to us.
I would like to thank, as we would all like to thank, our very first sponsor of the night, Critical Dice. Woo!
Woo!
Critical die.
Dice.
Go ahead and enter exclamation point critical in the Twitch chat to enter in our first giveaway of the night. But it's so nice, we did it twice. So after we call the winner after break, stick around and enter exclamation point critical again to enter the second Critical Dice giveaway. And that will be called at the end of the stream. But please note, our giveaways are for the US and Canada only, except for you, and yeah, excluding you, Quebec. I'm trying. I thought this time, maybe this week, Quebec would step it up. Mais no. But help support our channel by clicking the link below for 20% off of all non-subscription items.
It's okay for you to love us, we.
Yeah. Oui. Pourquoi, Quebec?
Pourquoi? Qu'est-ce que tu fais, hein? Also, check out our friends at Nine Realms Gaming. What?
Meow.
They hand make all of their products. Just it feels so good. From natural woods to create quality and affordable gaming accessories for all. I took mine to Gen Con and I was almost mugged. Kidding. Use the code Fabled42 to get 10% off of your next purchase at 9realmsgaming.com. That's 9, the word, Realms Gaming, also the words.com.
Super sweet. You know that's super sweet? Griffin Co. I think Jay's probably gonna talk about Griffin Co, but I'll mention them because all our 3D printing is done pretty much through Griffin Co, and they're awesome people who absolutely deserve all the love and patronage that you can give them. So please do so as soon as you can. Because when you do, and you put in Fabled 42, I'm rhyming like this, right? Okay, good. So when you put in Fabled 42, you get 22% off. Come on, man. 22% off? Jesus, God, I mean, some deity. That's amazing. I don't know. Hey, Krista, what do you have?
Oh, okay. I like this. I like going before Jay. Thank you.
We're going to go back to Jay because I'm gonna interrupt Jay as well. So
because Jay's always got something really cool in store. But before we get there, let's not forget about our great friends over at Underground Oracle. They create completely original D&D content for both players and DMs. Be sure to check them out at www.undergroundoracle.com.
Oh, they have player classes and all kinds of stuff you can
Yes.
do. And I almost forgot Tailspire. You can't forget Tailspire. It's on Steam. You guys can get it. It's like Minecraft. I mean, you can build an entire environment and then put a little character in it and the camera view. It's pretty amazing, actually. I kind of wish we had a packaged video solo that we could put together to show some of those amazing experiences that we've had.
Add it to the list.
The one
The
I'm
very
telling
long
you right
list.
now, the one where the
List.
camera was behind us and you could see the path that we were walking, and then there was these dudes floating out here flying. And then we were walking that path around. I was like, "Oh, this is ridiculous!" And you can stretch out and see the how long it is. Oh, does he have? Can he hit that? He can't hit that. So then you have to move a little bit. But I mean, it's pretty sweet. Tailspire's on Steam. It's pretty amazing. I don't know where Jay's at, so I'll just one more time say, "A Griffin Cove."
Its name, and I shall appear.
We summoned him.
I shall speak truths through this, my Grifstel ball. to deliver Griff-inspiration to adventurers.
My favorite already.
What does it tell us?
Eric. Bottling up every emotional trauma into an internal compartment is definitely the best way to deal with everything, and definitely won't fuel the DM at all. Cree.
Oh no.
The best tank. It's a conscious tank. Stop dying.
Feel personally attacked by that crystal ball.
At least
They
it didn't knock
only
you out.
speak the truths.
No, I'll just go unconscious.
What else do you have for us, great and powerful?
Kiwin, before you start talking to every NPC in the town, let the other players know so that they can take their bathroom break.
I condone this. Actually, I'm sorry. I condone this.
Felix. Oh, hold on. It keeps.
Oh shit, your time is short. I kid.
Oh, it lights.
Have you tried clapping? Maybe it'll turn back on?
It keeps switching between Russian and French mid-sentence.
That's fair.
I see.
Spicy.
It says, send loaded dice to the players like Jay told you.
Oh, mighty crystal ball, what makes you think I haven't?
Grifstal ball.
Crystal
please.
ball, sorry.
It's branding. Whisper.
Got off light.
Oh, the message is too quiet for me to read it. I'll move on.
Roast mode.
It sounds like it was banned by the what? Wait, the mother? I already forgot.
Oh, shit.
Chris.
Shade mother.
If you enjoy your current character sheet, maybe you should read it every now and then.
Fair.
So
Oh my
saith
god, I'm sorry.
the Griffin.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. We didn't know we were gonna get
Oh.
a roast, guys.
Very
I
nice.
know.
Very nice.
We
I
got
like
a
the roast.
crystal
I like it.
Griffin roast.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Mind
Is that-
you, the
is
last time that
Jeffrey-
Whisper
what's
had
his
a
name?
had
The
a
Roastmaster?
a read from the crystal ball, it tried to kill him. So
It's very true.
Yeah, it's trying to kill Jay now.
I know.
Yeah, I got
mean-
spooky. I was like, we've seen this cameo before.
I know.
oh my god.
Jay, somebody took over your stream there for a minute.
It's
It was
weird.
crazy.
What? Did I miss the messages?
Yeah, I
you're-
guess
you're-
so.
Your camera was being weird again.
It didn't have anything for Jasper, which I thought was odd.
Funny.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my crystal ball.
Oh no.
And-
You want to use
uh,
my head?
Oh,
just
hold
ruined my
on,
head.
hold on. Jasper, your end is not coming soon enough. There we go. All right. Well,
Ah.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Whisper,
but
save
there-
us.
There is one more announcement, Jay. You hit us them all. So this Friday, be sure to tune in at 3 p.m. Pacific for another exciting episode of Duke City Chronicles. We need to see what happens next.
You're trapped in the past.
Oh no.
You're in a city. It's built out of dukes.
Oh no. Also at 6 p.m. Pacific, come hang out with us, see some of the Ukodorks play some game night, and have an exciting time. There's only a couple of game nights left, folks. I can't do it. Okay, so yeah, just come hang out, and we'll see you all there this Friday.
$35 if you want your Ukodor sweatpants.
Ooh. I love that.
There's sweatpants.
Are we offering those?
I'm so confused. No, so guys,
There
thank you
should
so
be.
much. I absolutely look forward to Wednesdays all the time. We have UkodorCon coming around the corner. It is the 13th through the 18th. We're starting off with opening ceremonies before our episode on that 13th. And we'll lead into, we have shows every night, and then Saturday and Sunday we also have some games as well. If you want to support the players, something to knock on. I have padded everything now. If you want to support the players with luck and inspo, you should do it now. If you are a Patreon or a Twitch subscriber, you can give luck or inspo. You can use channel points, or you can use bits or Ko-Fi or coffee donations. All of those things will go to help the players. I know I say this often, but they are going to need help. So all that being said, we're going to dive into the episode. We've got lots of things to do, but without further ado, let's get ready for the next chapter of The Realms
The
of Ukodor.
Realms of Ukodor.
Hidden away, a great power awaits. Muster your courage, it must not abate. Allies emboldened while evil retreats. With fate in your hand, the story's complete. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. Wisdom of ancients and stories untold. Whispers of riches and mountains of gold. In the face of defeat, we will make our last stand. With the power you hold in the palm of your hand. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. Magic and wonder around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours.
And welcome back. Last we left the party, they were continuing towards the city of Zygate. The group finds themselves in a situation. As the storm rolls in, the party notices pieces of ship and debris scattered throughout the ocean. Looking closer, they notice that there are at least a dozen ships firing flaming cannonballs towards the city walls of Zygate. The dock itself was engulfed in flames. With a closer look, they identify the attacking ships as RoU's ships. Trying to decide what to do, they find themselves being chased by 3 more ships, with a donkey chasing us in the audio for some reason. Trying to decide what to do next. With not much to do, the captain decides to take them into the Sea of Swords, because 1 ship versus a dozen, plus the 3 chasing them, those odds are not good in their favor. As they do, Felix makes the ship invisible as the rest of the party attacks the chasing ships with the aft guns. Along the way, dodging giant stone shards piercing out of the water, they are greeted by several more RoU ships attacking from the south. The group continues to flee for over an hour, eventually losing their pursuers. Deciding what to do next, Felix mentions that he has family in the city of RoU. Traveling there as fast as they can, they regroup and sense an eeriness in the air as they approach the docks, the port of RoU. The port should be bustling with halflings and gnomes, but there isn't a soul to see. The one thing they do see, however, is small plumes of smoke coming off several piles of debris on the ground. They dock the boat and climb across the docks, heading towards those plumes. Once closer, Jasper identifies the piles as burnt and decaying bodies. Kiwin notices that the creatures are affected by some sort of plague. Keeping their distance, the group investigates the area. Cree attempts to open a cellar door that is locked as Jasper peeks in the window of a building. Jasper notices something terrible, just as Felix teleports into the building. Jasper follows, smashing through the window, and Cree carefully opens the front door to greet the two. What they find are 2 adults and 1 child halfling, deceased on the bed, holding one another, rotting with the same plague. Outside, the party continues to investigate as Krista follows the large tracks to the well and identifies the prints to be rat-like, possibly 6-legged. Just then, Kiwin, Krista, and Whisper hear some noises, some coming from the other side of the building, and others coming from inside the well. Kiwin casts a spell on the well as Krista alerts the others. Rushing out of the house, they quickly open the cellar door, revealing dozens of townsfolk hiding in the basement, frightened. Closing the door, they're greeted by 3 very large 6-legged rat creatures. Focusing their attacks on the creatures pouring out of the well, they're able to kill the large beast, along with the tiny ones that are followed. The final 2 rats were also slain by the group as they attempt to not get too close to the deceased creatures. Once the danger was gone, the group could breathe once more. What would you all like to do? Luck and inspo to Carrick.
We need to make, thank you, and we need to make sure that this is, are we catching this?
I mean, I'm pretty well covered in it. Yeah. I don't feel good, but I don't think I caught anything. I'm not feeling particularly boily.
Good.
I could use some healing though, if anybody.
As you all are having,
Yeah, I was gonna do
Do it.
mass cure wounds.
go for it.
And Chris, am I upstairs or downstairs? I can't remember.
You guys are still outside. The cellar doors were closed.
Dude, you're part of the royalty.
It sounded like they got locked again. But as you guys are having this conversation and Kiwin is healing, you hear the loud chains come off. And the door opens and
16 hit points. Anyone who wants it.
Arnon.
Good.
an old halfling male kind of pokes his head out a little bit. Is it safe? Are the creatures dead?
Do I recognize this guy?
Give me a history check. You've been gone a while.
Yeah, they're dead. At least the ones that we can see.
Yeah, but as to whether or not we're safe, that's a question I should ask you.
11.
11. Jenkins is his name. He used to have a general store a while back. I mean, obviously he's put on some years, but he does look a little familiar. Luck to whisper, inspo to Keywin.
Mr. Jenkins, what is happening here? We killed 3 of the big ones?
Felix? Is that you, son?
Yes. This is me. Is that you?
I think so. What was the question? I forgot.
What happened here?
Oh,
Why the plague and the giant rats and the oogity boogity. What is going on?
Did you kill all 3 of them?
Yes. Yes, we killed all 3.
And he looks back down. It's safe. And Doris's son is up here.
Where are my parents? Are they down there?
Your mother might be down here. I'm not sure. And you watch as like dozens upon dozens of gnomes and halflings are kind of pouring out of the space.
As they come out, I'm handing each of them a scone.
You've been rescued by us.
She's like fucking Red Cross over here with scones. It's the Scone Cross, everybody.
Scone Cross.
There's a young lad comes running up. He looks familiar to you. He was really young. Maybe potentially someone that you could like babysit or take or keep an eye on or whatever. But he's now a teenager, give or take. 20s or something in halfling years. Mr. Felix, is that really you?
Yes, this is me.
You've been gone for a really long time.
This is true, but I was trying to get home. But I come with my friends to town, and everything is crap.
Yes, sir. It's been crap for a little while. We don't even know what happened really. Some people started getting sick, and then the rats started kind of messing around with bit, and then some of the trees and things were I don't know what you call it. They get like corrupted or something. Like they started to go black and they started to kind of decay. And then these 3 big ones came, and then we all rushed down into the basement and hid as best as we could anyway.
Have you seen my parents? Are they down there with you?
No, I haven't seen Miss Doris in a few days. I didn't see her before before the rats came anyway.
And my father?
And he kind of takes his hat off, and he's kind of like holding it like by his chest.
I grab his chin and pull his face up to me. Say the words.
Mr. Felix, I did, I don't know if I should be the one who tell you, but, your father passed away a few months back.
How?
I believe he was sick. Pardon my saying, but he was lucky to go before the plague got here.
Thank you for telling me this.
Your mom buried him out by your home. On the outside of the city, but she might still be there. I'm not sure actually.
He'll say it's a very small thank you in halfling and walk over to where Jasper is.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Felix. Thank you for saving us.
The Jasper's just getting up, covered in like acid and ichor, and things like, "It's safe. It's safe. It's safe, right?"
Yes, it is safe.
Okay, good. You okay? You look pale.
I look better than you. You should clean yourself up. This is gross.
Yeah, you haven't told me that one yet. Oh wait, no, I do know that one.
Yes, yeah, we'll both cast prestidigitation to clean the crap off of him.
So, remind me who got contaminated, who got rat goo on them,
who got gooed, who got slimed.
Who got slimed?
Looks like Cree, Jasper.
Just Cree and Jasper. Okay.
I don't think I did.
I did do a save against being poisoned, and I made it.
So yeah, you guys clean off as much as possible, but you still feel a little off. You can't really put your finger on it, but you feel like you ate bad shrimp. Like you feel a little funny.
Can I try and figure out why they feel funny?
Yeah, you can do a medicine check.
Out of curiosity, this plague. How do you know if you have it? I'm gonna ask one of the nearby survivors.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You feel like they have been contaminated, Kiwin, as you're kind of like looking at them and assessing, because they made contact with the actual stuff. So it's not like airborne, but it's more contact, right? Like it's in your pores, right? Your skin is your biggest.
It's like a zombie
biggest
bug.
How would I cure them?
I don't know if you would know that.
It would have to be restoration. Oh, sorry, meta.
I know how. Restoration, lesser or greater. We could do it together.
Well, I'd have to sleep on it.
Oh,
I love
Little
it.
snoozle.
Oh, good.
Talk
I'm
to
so tired.
talk to the light about it. Get the light's guidance on it.
it is, Kevin. It is fine. I will restore the order, and I'll cast lesser restoration on Jasper, which reads, if you want it,
I'm reading it right now.
cure one disease.
Correct. You do that, and he still doesn't feel well.
That could be hydration.
So you think greater? Would it be a greater restoration? I don't know if I can have that.
That does seem much more daunting. It cannot hurt to do the sleeping and the asking, but
Yeah,
If-
I'll have to. I mean, I can definitely do a greater restoration, but yeah, I gotta sleep on it.
They saying there was only 3 of these rats there,
3 of the big ones, yeah.
but the little ones have been infecting people too.
I also don't have any diamond dust, which it uses the diamond dust. At least that's
Well,
what my
good thing
mama
all the
said.
stores are shut down, and we can just go raid whatever we need.
I'm sure a store just has diamond dust sitting around. That's like totally something.
Super
So
got
to
me
answer
that
your
comment.
question, Cree, Miss, what's your name?
Cree.
Cree. Denny. He starts to get really nervous as he's talking to you. The folks who got this plague, they're not really diseased. They seem to be It looks like it's something worse than that.
Like curse.
Yeah, and he does he just does this,
Me
the
and my-
effect of this, but
Me and my
a note
brother
to a
were
gnome god.
cursed.
Halfling.
I can see what we can do about that.
Krista would like to, while this is happening and she's observing everything, fly over to one of the decaying trees and cast Speak with Plants.
Okay.
Oh, let's hear the dying tree.
Yeah. So
it's just
as Keelan, as you say
so
that,
unhappy.
so what you're saying
Wait,
is
there it is.
Hold on one second. So what you're saying is you can cure folks who are cursed by this plague?
I'm not giving any guarantees, but I can certainly look into it. I'd love to help you all.
Well, by golly gee heck, that would be swell. There are a few of us that have been contaminated by them rats.
And what's the timeline on
Yeah, when is
from
my friend Cree-
splatter
Yeah, when
to
is she
dead?
gonna get like
Hang on, I should
boiled
have had
and-
this the whole time.
Oh my gosh, it was perfect.
When are my friends gonna get all boily and
Oh,
gross?
it usually happens within 24 hours or so.
Are you what? What
Yeah.
time is it? I gotta go to bed.
Well, it like again. Sorry. This is a really interesting predicament y'all got yourselves in here. Yeah, it usually kills people in about 6 days.
You gotta speak your words a little quicker. There's a time crunch here.
Let's wrap up one of those dead rats. We can throw it at our goose fleet.
It's not
good.
a half a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
I mean,
also, priorities.
Sure, but let's not worry about Argu at the moment. Let's worry about keeping Jasper and Cree alive. That would be great.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
Yeah.
Please.
Do y'all have a safe place to sleep?
No, because the people on the boat are cowards and they ran away.
As you look and you like go to point to the boat's actually coming back in.
I cast
Give
fireball.
them a piece of my mind.
Just pure.
It bounces
Said it.
right off the
He
ship.
said it.
It is standard protocol for a boat. If there's an infection, they're gonna go off land.
So you watch as some of the crew comes up. They have like handkerchiefs on, like kind of covering their face. You know, typical generic, plague
Where's the
stuff.
captain?
The captain is leading. I would like to
Are
apologize.
you serious?
I didn't do it, Miss Keewin. That
I
was
don't
the
care.
Grave
You're the
Seeker.
captain of that ship.
Go
You're
yell
the
at
one
him
in
then.
charge.
Go yell at the ship then. The ship didn't
I
want to be
am,
over
and I'm gonna.
All right. Did I overhear that that y'all are looking for somewhere for safe to stay?
Yes, please.
I don't know if we can let anybody who's been contaminated on the boat though.
They will stay at my house.
Are you sure, Felix?
Yes. We should go there now.
Very well. No offense. I mean, the crew and I, we think we're pretty resilient, but the ship is actually scared of getting sick. It's ask him. I don't even know.
I'm about to.
But it did affect the trees. Yes.
So he starts kind of ushering the folks. Are you taking the other sick folks with you to your house?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No. They're relatively safe, and my house isn't that far out of town, right?
No,
like
it's kind of on
a
the
few
outskirts. Yeah, it's 15 minutes, whatever,
walking
to the other
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
'cause
so some of the folks go back into the basement, the ones that are still kind of sick, and the ones that feel that they're able or they want to sleep somewhere safe, they start heading towards the boat. Before we get to you yelling at the ship, Krista, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. All right. Natural 20 plus 6, so that's 26.
26. That just succeeds.
I'm glad I'm wise.
You were about to take 66 points of psychic damage.
It would have been a 25, really?
Wow.
So as you start to talk to the tree, what do you say?
I'm so sorry that your life was taken from you. Your leaves and your bark are so black, and what happened? Tell me what happened. What is happening to you? What is happening to the other life
The
forms?
tree's life is mine. And you are lucky, fey creature, that I did not take your life.
You are
Gone now, or you
What is
will
a bitch?
meet the same fate.
She knows it's not the tree she's talking to anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
You will meet me soon enough if you stick around. This
And
is
I'll
your
see you then.
final warning.
I'll see you then. And she lets go, obviously. And she's shooken up because she would have felt that she was very close to taking that something kind of. She's
And
gonna go back.
as you kind of snap out, you see this kind of shadow black hand that's coming off of the branches, and you watched as it was coming towards you to
And I fly
grab
away
you.
just in time that I feel like it would have grabbed me.
Okay.
I'm gonna furiously fly over to you guys. I tried talking to the tree, but it wasn't the tree that talked back to me. I think I dodged something really bad. And whatever you guys have, there's something. It was in the tree. I don't know. It says it's coming for us and it's coming for me, and that we're gonna meet it soon. I don't know.
Did it identify itself any other way? Was it just snarky?
It was just dark, really dark and menacing and full of hostility.
Dark snark. Well, I guess no use worrying about it until it shows itself.
Supposedly it claims we're gonna see it soon. But we gotta get you healed up, and Jasper, we gotta get you healed up, because we can't face whatever this is until you guys are back to where 100%.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go on that ship anyways, cowards.
Okay.
I like the land.
So as
Filthy
you're
cowards, though.
as you're saying all this to everybody else, Keywin is stomping down the dock, and you have made it to the Graveseeker.
Are you serious?
What?
You are a boat. You can't eat. How do you expect to get sick?
You saw the trees, right? They are corrupted.
Yeah, but you're not living. There's no life in you. There's just your soul. But what are they going to take your soul from you?
He doesn't respond.
Oh, now you're just not going to respond to me?
You see some oils from like the bow of the ship just kind of drip down the side of the boat.
Why are you crying? No one's taking your soul, but you could help people, and you let your captain.
I am a living
leave
creature,
us.
Keywin.
Well, then why can't you eat?
I don't have a mouth.
How can you be a living creature without a mouth and without? How do you sustain yourself?
An answer for another day.
No, that's an answer right now.
I don't want to be corrupted, Keywin. I am made of wood. I am a living being. What do you think would happen if that corruption took over this ship? Took over me? I was protecting everyone. I'm sorry that I left you.
I think you're strong enough to fight against it, but
Not strong enough to fight against your unkind words.
well, you left us. What if we were trying to get back?
I would have come back.
You hurt our feelings first. So I apologize if I hurt your feelings, but I'm just upset because you left and these people need help.
I will try to help.
This is Felix's home.
I don't know what home feels like.
Well, home is where you make it, but this is where his family was. And he came to his home place burning. People dead. People hiding from rats. Corruption, whatever. And you were just gonna leave us. You could help.
Okay.
Anyways. I wish you could eat. It really hurts me that you can't. I'm just gonna put a scone on the belt and I'm gonna start walking away.
Okay.
But as I'm walking away, I'm trying to think about how I can communicate with the light lady that I
Okay.
dreamt about. Because I don't really know, like, to start talking.
You give me a religion check as you're
Okay.
walking back.
Yeah.
So, Krista just told you the information she told you. Felix said, hey, we're going to go to my house.
What time of day is it, Chris?
I don't remember. I would say afternoon, probably.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think it was like midday when we were reaching the other place, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And then we
sounds
had
about
to-
right.
Oh, that's right. So it would be late afternoon, dinner time.
I got an 18.
I'll send you messages.
Yeah, dinner
It's
seems
dinner
good as long
time.
as it's not shrimp.
Yeah, there's a deep nausea that comes with this.
We should go to my house. If it is safe, you may rest there. Kiwin can refresh your spells, and if it is not safe, we will make it safe.
And eat some borscht.
What?
This is specialty of Mother, yes. No, this is canon now. Too late. Tough.
Soup now, Cannon.
It's good soup.
Oh, I love soup.
Good soup.
Oh, maybe soup. I know it's maybe not going to be the best, but Cree, Jasper, maybe you just need some good soup. Make you feel a little better.
Be a really good missing ingredient to this if the plague was just good chicken soup. That'll do you.
Inspiration to you, Kree.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna need it.
Yeah.
So are you guys heading?
Yeah, I'll start leading them towards towards the Amos family house.
So as you start heading that way, you do notice that there are birds chirping kind of in the distance, but not so much close by where you are. You're noticing that there are more and more piles. You're counting hundreds of townsfolk that have been plagued. As you're walking down the street kind of casually, you do see some folks kind of poking out of windows that look like they're barred, and you quickly tell them that the immediate threat has been taken care of and help is coming or what have you, as you guys are kind of walking through. And as you continue to go through, you start to approach your house. You see your house is, this very kind of large gray stone building. Definitely seems big for a halfling family, but it's a big, warm, cozy house. It's got a black roof and there's some brown trimmings. You notice that there's lots of logs outside that have been cut. You see some wagons with some debris. You see lots of trees. Some of the trees look corrupted, kind of at the base, they are starting. Most of the trees you've seen in this town have looked corrupted. They do have their bark is black, and you kind of see almost like veins in your neck kind of going up a lot of the trees. But you see a lot of the same trees that kind of surround your house. You have 4 or 5 really big canopy trees with these big mossy kind of canopies on them, and then smaller trees along with some pines all around. But it's very green, it's very lush. And as you approach, you also see a headstone kind of on the side of the house. But you do see smoke coming out of the chimney. And as you get closer, you start to hear music playing from the inside.
Felix will pause ever so slightly as he passes the headstone, but continue onward.
Okay.
And then the closer he gets to the house, the faster he goes until he basically runs through the front door.
Okay. And you go bursting through the front door, and the first thing that you see, are you all following him? Okay, so as you enter the house, you see a very big fireplace. Fire is blazing, and you see something that's a little startling at first. You see several instruments just playing. You see a violin just playing itself. You see some other instruments just playing itself. The music is kind of doing whatever, and you hear like a whoop! Like once you kind of plow through the door, and you see this little old halfling woman, big old round glasses, like holding like a bunch of biscuits or something in her tray. Whoa! You have to knock. Why are you just barging into my house like this? Catch
Mama?
me in my evening clothes.
Mama? It is me. It's Felix.
Felix! And she jumps and she kind of jumps on her cheeks, and the tray stays like floating in space. And she like runs over and just gives you a big old, and she's like pinching you and like pulling on your beard and like
Weasley house vibes.
Yeah, totally. That's all I've ever wanted.
Are you real? Are you real? Are you a dream? Am I dying? Have I died? Have I died?
Yes, no, and I don't know.
Oh. And then she kind of like snaps her fingers for a second, and you watch as her dress. She was wearing like evening things, and she gets into something a little bit more presentable. I've missed you so much. Who are your friends?
Oh, friend, come in. The big verb is Kree. This is
I'm not there yet. I was a little bit behind. So
Oh,
awesome.
Okay.
The fluttery one is Krista. And this is Whisper. He is very appropriately named. And
Does that mean I have to whisper to him, or does he have to whisper to me? Because I don't hear so well anymore.
it is a opt-in situation.
Oh.
The terrifying one is Carrick. He is new, but he is also old. This is best friend Jasper.
Hello. Hello.
And I look around for Keewin because I did not expect to have to introduce Keewin like ever.
I just wanted to do something right before I got in.
Sure.
Go ahead. And then Keewin is probably talking to pigs outside or some other thing that is almost sentient. These are my friends, and we rescued town, and now we're home.
Oh. So Keelan, what were you doing?
So as I'm like falling, like I see them all like up ahead, and I'm like falling behind. And as I go by the headstone, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna look down. And I'm like, "Well, hi. Sorry I didn't get to meet you. As you know, I've talked to dead people before, and sometimes they speak back, sometimes they don't. But I'm sorry about your town. Your son's really lovely. He likes my scones, and I wish I could give you one. Well, I guess I can. I don't know if you're actually gonna get to eat it, but at least some nature will enjoy it around you. So I'm gonna place a scone next to the headstone,
Okay.
and I'm gonna continue in.
Okay. So, about that time, Felix, as you're doing introductions, you watch your mom and her eyes get all big and, oh, hello.
Hi, my name's Keewin.
Oh,
Sorry I'm late.
Hello, Keewin.
And there it is.
I had I stopped to introduce myself to your late husband. Gave him a scone, and I wanted to give you one too.
A scone? Oh, by my stars.
Yeah, I'm getting low on them.
And
but
you see her kind of like playing. She's got a really long set of white and with a little bit of gray hair, and it's braided very similarly. And she's like, "Oh, I love your hair."
Oh, thank you. I love your hair.
And then are you all staying for supper?
Yes, Mama, if this is okay.
Of course it's okay. Don't be silly.
We heard you make great soup.
Soup on it. And she turns and she starts making soup, and she's stirring the pot, and then she like lets go of the ladle and she's getting something else, and it's still stirring, and then she grabs it again and
Love it.
Yeah, I'll walk in. I'll like motion to like the way too many couches and chairs in the living room, of all different styles to the group, and I'll kind of like step into the kitchen as well, and I'll do create bonfire in the fireplace and use like mage hand to help. And
thank you. Yes, things are still in the same place as they were when you were here last time.
Okay, you still raise me right. I know how to help. Mama.
And she just does the little like like on the face.
He like leans in like a little bit too much. How is it that you are safe? There is no like giant rats or illness here. You're safe.
Well, I heard the townsfolk in the city kind of yelling and screaming or something with all the rats and the things, and I brought some food out to some folks. There was a few rats. I took care of them. Little ones. They were a little pesty, but yeah, it looks like some of the trees in the back are a little sick. But no one's best with your mama.
No, this is true. If they are wise or smart, they will not. Okay, so you are good. You are fine.
I mean, I'm good now. I haven't seen you in such a long time, and it's been very lonely here.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to be gone for so long, but you know, the decades they fly by when you are having fun.
Yes. It seems like just yesterday when Eugene left us, but it's been almost a year.
I saw the stone outside.
I figured as much.
Did he die happy?
I think so. He talked a lot about you before he went.
What did he say?
He was hopeful that you were enjoying life and doing all the things that you've dreamed about. He was sad that he couldn't say goodbye, but... And the music kind of dims down a little bit, and she's talking. But, yeah, I miss him. I find myself talking to him, but he's not here.
I'm going to go check on Jasper. I will be back.
All right, darling.
And Felix steps outside, where Jasper does not.
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
Is there anything I can help with?
Yes, ma'am. I see those. I don't know where that voice came from. She
That's
got
the
all,
outsider's voice.
She got all excited. Yes. I those hands have seen some baking. So get your buns over here and make buns.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
And if you won't mind sharing that scone recipe.
Oh no, my mama would not allow that.
That was a trick question. Good answer. And you watch as this little apron kind of floats to you and goes over your head.
It's like the tiny, it like only covers my chest.
It's like a peplum top, like a
Yeah.
peplum crop top.
You just like wrap it around
looks
your
like one of those like
forearm.
little things you eat for crab, you know.
Like
It just
it's
like
just a
covers
bib.
just the
Like a bib.
yeah, it's just a bib.
Well,
Yeah, so I'll just help. I'll help make and bake and all the things.
I guess that'll have to do.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll just wipe my hands on my chest.
Well, thank you for your help.
Of course.
And so the two of you are cooking and baking. Felix is outside.
I think Kree's just kind of standing in the middle of the living room, not trying to get plague on any of the furniture.
I think we would have cleaned you up by then. I mean, at the least.
I mean, I don't know if I'm oozing or anything. I'm just gonna stay
Are you oozing?
here.
Don't ooze in my house. Come here.
Yes.
Did you touch one of those rats?
Yes, ma'am.
Why would you do that? It's disgusting.
Well, I was, to be fair, in the process of murdering the rat,
Well, that's good.
but I wasn't particularly careful while I was murdering it, because
She
murder
starts to
gets
like
messy.
with the ladle. She starts to like lift up your feathers and being very invasive, but she's being like a grandma. She's like,
gosh.
"Do you have any meat in those bones in there? I just see feathers everywhere."
I mean, yes, but I'm rather muscular actually.
Let me see your hand. Like, put your hand in my hand.
Oh,
Be gentle. Those are claws.
sorry.
And she puts her other hand on top of yours, and you feel this warmth come across you as she casts Greater Restoration.
Mama don't play.
It does not play. Am I like
Ma'am.
healed?
Ma'am.
Healed?
Yeah, yes, darling.
Well, I'm just
Which
surprised. I wasn't expecting it. I'm sure we can try and pay you back. I know it's a little expensive to do those types of healing magics.
It's
Just
yes. Don't worry about paying me back, darling. You've brought my boy back to me. That is enough. I still have quite a bit of
I mean, technically, he brought us here. I never knew about this place. I'm fresh out of the swamp, just a few months.
Well, and she's like, fresh out of which swamp was that?
Troll Swamp? I haven't seen any trolls there, but that is the name.
I'm not familiar with Troll Swamp.
I'm sure there is a troll there. At least one.
Well, yeah, I don't know of a Troll Swamp. What parts are you from?
Oh, I don't really know where I am right now, so I couldn't even give you a direction, but
Well,
it is
that's
near Nightcrest, like I want to say above Nightcrest, north of Nightcrest.
Nightcrest. I've never heard of that.
Silver Lake Monastery, that's the first place I went to.
Well, it must be far away. You've journeyed very far to come here. But
Oh,
yes,
I guess so.
I had a collection of rings and gems and things that I've crushed down to powder and dust. It seems that this is the only thing that really helps the folks in the area. But here actually, and then she hands you like a little pouch of dust, of diamond dust, and it's 500.
No, ma'am, I can't take this. This is too much.
You take this, darling. I have more. I have more. You look like a capable person. I think you can handle this.
But this is too much money. I don't have any money. I gave all my money away.
You make those scones. You don't have to tell me the recipe, but you
I
can
will
make them.
I will make you all the scones.
Thank
I can't
you.
give you the recipe. I don't even have it written down, but I will make some for you.
Can't wait.
And is there anything that I could help with? I'm no good at baking, but I'm rather large. Do you need things picked up?
Well,
put down?
I'm pretty old. If a couple of you want to go out and chop some wood, that would be lovely.
I can do that, and she's gonna like gesture to her glaive and like maybe like try to get it out and hit the ceiling. Sorry. Oh gosh, sorry.
One of the
ceilings
violins, like it stops playing and it like waves its bow at you.
sorry, magic violin. And ma'am, I wouldn't normally ask this, but I'm not the only one that sort of got.
A hand yanks her out the door.
Was there another friend of yours? Any of you else sick?
Yeah, the wee one with the top hat. She's sticking her head through
Jasper,
the window.
he's Felix's best friend.
The wee one with the oh, there you are. Come here, boy.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm fairly normal size.
You are normal size. Everyone else is grotesquely big.
Look, this is what I've been saying.
Excuse you.
No, we'll
Sorry.
have-
It's lovely big.
I'm normal size where I come from.
That's fair.
The big folk are so sensitive.
I'm big for where I come from.
I love that we've made that a thing, by the way.
I'm actually small from where I
Short
come from.
people got no reason to live.
So she grabs your hand, Jasper, and she's kind of doing the same thing that she did to Felix, and she's kind of pulling on your ears and a little gnome and and she kind of like
That's not the
she like
right
licks the side of your
nomenclature.
cheek. And she's like, Are you a goblin?
I am.
Oh, I haven't seen one of you in a very long time.
Is that the proper nomenclature?
Yes. So,
People,
you're sick.
I like you.
Proper nomenclature.
Nomenclature.
And you're my son's best friend.
Yeah, we've been through some stuff.
So you're the one who's been keeping him straight and keeping him safe?
Yeah.
Keeping him
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
I mean, go on, Jasper.
Felix's ears are like ringing. He's like, wow, what was that?
Felix is nowhere near this. Jason is very into this.
Yeah, someone has to keep him on the straight and narrow.
Well, I thank you very much for doing that for my boy. And she holds your hands and she casts Greater Restoration on you as well. And you feel that you're like almost sweat the corruption out. And like it gets a little gooey and then it kind of dissipates and then goes away.
Oh.
You should be okay now. It's a very nasty, nasty curse. The longer that it sits, the worse it gets over time. So I'm glad that I was able to take care of you today.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Just let me know if there's anything that I can help you with.
What can
Why
you
did
help?
so many people get sick? I don't understand. There was piles of bodies being burned. Was that you and your local
No,
township?
it's the barbaric nature of the townsfolk. They believed that the bodies were cursed, so they wanted to burn them. I was trying to tell them that if they have already passed, you could just bury them and they should be fine. But they were worried about contaminating the ground, which was already contaminated. But I digress. But it got into the drinking water. Luckily, we have our own well.
But this isn't some sort of plague, is what you're saying. It was only being touched by the rats.
Well, the rats were, I believe, carrying the plague, and they were drinking the water, and we were drinking the water, making food with the water, and all of these things. So it spread
see.
very quickly. A lot of people have their own stores of clean water, so some
Why
people...
use purify food and water?
Well, not everybody is as bright as you, darling.
I think that might be the first time anyone's ever said that to me.
And it's funny that because she's pinching your cheek just like that.
Oh.
Well,
So it's not the Arguvit.
Goo. No, that foul creature is far south. He doesn't come up this way.
No,
Well,
it's
he
something
wasn't
else.
that far away.
yeah, our friend here, Krista, actually talked to one of the trees, and yeah, well, or whatever is inside the tree, making the tree sick and making everyone else sick. It might be coming after us, but it seems like it's a sentient force doing this to you, not something natural.
What did the voice sound like?
Krista?
I'd never heard it before, I don't think. And it was
It
dark.
sounded like Krista. What?
And it spoke in my mind, and it was just really dark. And it wanted to hurt us, and it wanted to hurt me, and it wanted to hurt my friends. And it was behind everything. That's all I know.
Interesting.
But it wasn't natural. I would not say that it was natural.
Miss Kewen,
Definitely
you
not.
have the kitchen, yes?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Right.
on it.
Any of you can help with setting the table, maybe? All of you. And thank you, Krista. I'm gonna go look something up. And she goes to kind of like where you see like all these books on the shelf, and you see her kind of move some of the books, and like this little table comes out. You know, the table with the little thing on it, like the round thing.
The roll desk.
Yeah. So
Hutch.
she pulls it up, and she's sitting at her desk, and she's sifting through a book.
What do you...
No peeking. I'm looking at something.
Would I have seen Felix leave?
Probably. It's not it's a big house, but I mean it's a relatively normal sized living space, so you would have seen him walk out, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna, as everyone's hustling and bustling, I'm just gonna sneak out.
Okay. Felix, are you doing anything before he gets out there?
In my mind, there's like a little like low wall around like the family plot, I guess. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just standing just outside that wall, like in front of the gate, but not going into where the headstone is. Just
Okay.
kind of like staring.
Yeah. And I mean it's where your grandparents where it's like a little family plot. There's not many, but it's a little family plot.
You might see a scone sitting there.
You do see a scone sitting.
Oh yeah, I noticed. You also said it.
Yeah, but I just wanted to remind you.
I appreciate that.
Are you doing anything else? Or are you just standing there?
I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay. So some time goes by, and eventually, Jasper, you're looking around, and you see Felix out there, looking about.
I'll walk up to him and put my hand on his shoulder. Hey, how you holding up, big guy?
There are many things that used to make us feared, make us scared when we were in carnival. It was never having the big day on stage, was never getting to do shenanigans or running out of funnel cake. But the thing I always worried about was that I would not make it home on time. When I left, he was already old. But I thought I had time.
You had no idea that he was sick?
No. I to the truth be known, I did not even know if he was still alive. I had hope that he still was, but
You know, if we knew, we would have left. We would have gone.
I know. This is thing I know, but I thought I had to go to learn more things. I thought I had to go to find the rest of the world, but now I am realizing that there are things here that I now will never know. There are some things that die with him.
At the same time, though, there's a lot that he passed down to you that's going to continue to live on. And I guess it might be a heavy weight to rest on your shoulders, but that's the duty of a son, right?
Yes, I suppose this is true. Jasper,
Yeah,
will you go in with me?
of course.
Because when I go in, it is real.
I know. And I'm here.
Okay. And I'll slowly open the gate and walk in and just kneel by the grave and probably say the only prayer he knows in Halfling and pat the scone on the headstone and just spend a moment or two there and stand back up with Jasper.
Okay. So you guys sit out there for a little bit, doing that. Kiwin is helping make dinner. Carrick and Cree, you guys are outside chopping wood. Okay.
Yeah.
Whisper and Krista, are you guys helping make set the table?
I was playing with in character, sorry. She was really amused by all of the instruments playing themselves and was checking them out.
Okay.
And pulled out her hers, and that's what she's doing. She's over there playing along with her flute.
So Whisper, what were you doing?
Whisper's trying to mimic as best he can how the table was set in Raven's Crest, and setting it on the table at
Is-
Felix's.
Is that literally the only other set table you've ever seen?
I think so, because we mostly been camping or
have
at
this-
like a tavern where they just throw all the food on the table.
I have this head canon of you just looking at a small fork and a slightly bigger fork.
But they're the same.
And no, and then he gives all the small size
Felix?
size party members the
The
small
little
fork,
party
and all the
members,
big
yeah.
ones the big forks.
Oh my gosh!
You guys have the shrimp and
please,
salad
please.
forks. I love it.
Yes.
Oh, this is interesting. Well, she closes the book, closes her desk, and pushes it back in. Miss Keewin, how's the food coming?
Oh, it's going well. It's going well.
You are so lovely. She pinches you on the cheek again. Whisper, is it? Yes.
Yes.
You were doing a fantastic job.
Do you know why the forks are two different sizes?
Well, traditionally there's a like an appetizer fork or a shrimp fork, and then there's a salad fork, and then there's a dinner fork. I like just to put all the food out there and we just eat how we eat. But usually if you have courses, that's the proper way. But you can do it however you wish, darling. You are my guests.
And he'll just go back setting it to the forks and spoons matching the size of the people sitting at those spots.
I think that's brilliant.
It is so brilliant.
So those larger people just get two forks that are the regular size, same size. I love it.
They're like this at the table. Hold on, both pencils.
Anyone doing anything else?
I guess before, are we getting ready to walk back in, Felix?
Yeah, I think so.
So just as we kind of close the gate to the, the little patch, we're walking towards the door. Hey, Felix, I got to ask. Was he the one with the accent? Because I haven't heard anyone else talk like you.
Yeah, this is Chris's fault.
I practiced and it didn't sound good. I had to try to do an old lady.
What
French
mine
or
does! All right. No,
Family
he'll say-
members don't have the same accents of their children
No, they
in
don't.
realms.
So
Oh, but they do.
I'm just so glad Jasper is asking this question.
no, because like
This
everyone's
is
like,
so good.
"Please
I
ask."
tried, guys. I tried.
No,
It
no,
just
no,
didn't
no.
feel good.
I've got this actually. Jasper, no, he sounded more like my mother, my mama. I have been traveling so long with so many accents and languages I have learned. I have no ear for language, and so I get stuck. Did I ever tell you about the time I was stuck for 6 months and 3? It was not good.
I don't think so.
I will tell you sometime.
Okay. I like that.
It's yes. This is where I learned about pierogies.
Oh, I'm gonna like this story.
It is a good story. I put my arm around him. I was like, it was long ago, and I had just crashed from a ship on the coastal 3. We walk into the house.
As you come in, she finishes up, and her and Keewin kind of start to bring the dishes out into little bowls and plates and platters kind of in the center. She sits at the head of one table and asks Keewin to sit to her right, and then asks Felix to sit to her left. All right, everyone, it is time for dinner. Come on, please take your seats. Don't worry, the chairs are very strong. My husband built them. If you need to use 2, I understand. And she kind of puts her hands out to kind of hold everyone's hands. And she puts her head down and she says, I want to thank you all for coming here and for keeping my boy safe, and I'm sure he did his part to keep you safe. Eugene would be very proud of what you all have done, and accomplished in all of these years. And thank you, miss. And she's like, starts to like kind of stroke and squeeze Kiwin's hand. And thank you, for able hands to make some good food. And thank you all for helping with setting the table and playing beautiful music and keeping my son company and cutting the wood so we can stay warm. So thank you all.
This has literally happened to me when I brought college friends home for Thanksgiving. This is amazing.
I love that we're all holding it.
And may the light shine on the lands.
Oh, how lovely. Thank you.
Casting some sort of
Now, without further ado,
Go
I'm
fight to win.
starving. And then she starts like scooping food on her plate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow. No
Dig
thanks.
dig in, please.
Oh, good soup.
Anybody have any allergies? You stay away from that one. It's not good.
Yeah, just shoveling food.
She makes allergy soup.
Just-
Like everything in it is
Yeah.
Just one dish.
There's
Has
one dish that
every-
just, if you got an allergy, it'll find you.
Yeah, but if it's not, it's
Whatever
the
it
best
is.
thing you've ever had.
Yeah.
It manifests.
This is the best soup. I knew it was gonna be good. Thank you.
You're most welcome, darling.
And thank you very much again for making sure me and my friend Jasper here don't die.
Oh, of course.
It's much appreciated.
Yeah.
Anything for my
Look at-
son's friends, I could. It's very nice to have company in here. Most of the townsfolk don't come this far outside of town, and
Well, they're missing out.
absolutely, that's what I was telling them. But
Yeah, they got a whole town and they're just locked in one basement.
that's awkward.
I'm gonna guess you don't have as many townspeople anymore.
That is probably a good assessment, but it is It's a
It might not
pleasure
have
to
been
you
you.
here. No, I don't believe it was. It's their
It was
loss.
probably the plague or the,
Yeah.
a little plague. People don't want to leave their house.
Yeah, between bites of food, I'm like, Mama, how did the plague start? What is the cause of all this?
I wasn't sure at first, and I thought it was because of the water, but I feel like it goes deeper now with what your friend Krista was telling me when she said she spoke to the trees. Maureen. When she says the name Maureen, it sounds familiar. Maureen is kind of a folklore name, and it's kind of like a kind name because saying her real name is kind of blasphemy in a sense. It's kind of like if you say her name, she'll come for you, right?
Hey.
You know, the name that we don't say. So Maureen is what was it was her name before she became a hag. And she was someone who would kind of if you didn't tend to the crops and if it was all folklore, but it never really happened, right? Or maybe it happened a long time ago and it's become lore instead of actual history.
Right, it's like Bloody Mary or La Llorona.
Yeah. Like it's the boogeyman, right? That's kind of the sense, right? You tell the kids that so they don't go wandering around at night and they come home at supper time and they're kind to their parents and all that. But it really sounds like it's her.
Who's Maureen?
I don't know this one. What? Yeah. What's more?
I'm not from around here.
She's
I mean, if you give her some scones, it's gonna be all right.
It sounded crazy at first, but the more I spend time with her, the more most problems really are solved by scones.
Well, they might be worth a shot. But Maureen is
I'll try.
a hag, a fey-like creature, but is kind of corrupted in evil. Some consume children, some consume. What?
Yes.
Isn't that kind of like your shade mother? Isn't that like she's not a hag though, right?
No. It sounds like my real mother.
Oh, like your real
My shade
mother.
mother used to say she was.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Did you
These potatoes are very good, Mother. They're very good. How did you make these?
did you just say that your mother was a
I start
a
coughing.
hag?
My real mom, yes.
Oh.
I haven't met her though.
She pulls out like a little notebook and she starts jotting some things down. It's interesting.
Just a little.
Oh
no.
Is that the name you recognize, Whisper? Or, I mean, is there only one hag? It seems wrong calling your ma a hag.
Yeah.
I haven't met her, so I don't know what her real name is. And the Shade Mother never told me what she looked like or anything, so.
So Maureen's a hag. We just need to find her, give her some scones, and it'll all be okay.
Well, it's worth a try.
Well, so what is this legend of Maureen say? What's her story?
Well, if I remember correctly, Maureen is a dusk hag, and she sort of corrupts anything that she touches. So if she touches the ground, if she touches the tree or the water, it will corrupt it, kind of steal its life.
It's terrible. She steals life. She doesn't just kill it, she steals it? It's terrible. She like takes another sip of her soup.
Some people eat scones, some others, they take their life. Mama, where was the first sighting of the plague? The people sick or the blighted trees?
I believe people were getting sick, but they were getting sick quickly. The people would show signs of boils and sores, and then 6 days later they were, pardon me, but kind of releasing the insides.
Do you know where this all started?
What end were the insides coming out from? Or was the stomach opening up? Or?
We're eating. I'm still eating.
Well, essentially they would vomit out the organs.
Oh,
That's pretty disturbing.
Graphic.
So to answer your question, yes.
well, why would Maureen, if it's Maureen and it sounds like Maureen, do this to this particular place?
What?
Like, did you do anything to, and not that, I'm not blaming a victim here, but like, did anyone happen to piss off the hag?
I don't believe so, but there was talk of, if you go far west, near Edak or Zygate, there is a swamp of souls, and people were talking about travelers and trade folk being taken off the road. People would talk about a hag out that way as well. So I don't know if it's traveled this far east or what the reach is, but I'm really not sure. But Maureen, she steals your dreams. She corrupts you or curses you and consumes your thoughts, your fears, your nightmares, your joy.
And then she makes you barf your organs?
Well, those are... I haven't seen it yet, but my assessment is that, unfortunately, us town folk are very simple. But I believe other capable folks could be turned or controlled by her, perhaps.
Yikes.
So she does so much. She steals life, she corrupts life, and then she takes over people's minds?
Sort of.
She's sort of.
Is that what happened to you, Krista, when she talked to you? Did she try to get inside your head?
I don't know. I didn't feel like she was trying to take over. I felt like I interrupted her or I made her mad because I interfered with the tree, and then I did see something kind of reach out, and I just barely got away.
Sounds like she was trying to grab you, darling.
Sounds like I got really lucky. Your son's really lucky. Maybe it was him.
She squeezes your hand a little bit. Felix.
We all have our own luck. It seems obvious to me what we should do. Mama, do you believe that these stories may be true?
I believe there's a darkness in these woods that is growing every day. I believe if Maureen is real, until she is removed from the land, I don't see it getting any better.
The answer is simple. We go kill her.
Oh my heavens.
Well, I think we should first try and give her a scone.
Okay, so we put the scone on the end of Krista's arrow, and then we attack.
So we're hoping she
Straight.
chokes on it.
Sounds like a
I'm
plan
just-
to me.
I mean,
Maybe she is celiac.
It's a good delivery system.
What was
Straight
it,
to the
darling?
bloodstream.
Maybe she
I
has
just don't
celiac.
think that we should always just go in and, like, kill. I mean, if that's what we need to do, sure, but
But if
there
we
are
do
other
it
ways
by
to get around
accident?
obstacles. Then
She holds your hand and does like the two hand thing, and she's Kiwin, you are a gentle soul. And your friends are lucky to have you. If you are able to persuade her to stop doing what she's doing or take her business elsewhere, by all means.
She didn't sound like the kind of person that wanted to talk or negotiate. She said she has
yeah,
our...
but has anyone tried?
I tried talking to her. She only gave me threats.
Did you like try to just? I mean, like, just try to sit down and talk to her and ask her.
Did you
like,
try to
"Why are
key
you
win her?"
doing this?"
Come on, kid. Some people can't be reasoned with that way.
And if they can't be reasoned with, then absolutely kill them. But I'm not just gonna go and kill someone and.
But
Just
haven't you
for
heard
no
enough that would
reason.
make you think to just do away with somebody?
Anyone can be set on the right path.
Oh boy, we can all be reformed.
Okay, so we will do scone cup and murder cup.
Yeah, sure. Plan A and Plan B.
Yeah, if you'd like to try the gentle approach first, Keewin, like, we'll absolutely back you up on it. But the second she makes gives you the hairy
I'm
eyeball,
not
or
saying don't kill. I'm just saying give someone a chance first.
Miss Kiwin is on the right track. Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Don't be too eager to deal out death and judgment.
Well,
You just got mommed.
You just got Gandalfed. So you guys
That's what I said.
continue to eat, and she tries to kind of sway the conversation from all the terrible things, and the music picks back up because it turned off at some point, and you all have a very, very good, healthy, hearty heroes feast.
Ooh.
This is
Well,
who
okay.
Keelan's gonna be one day.
Yes.
If you're lucky,
I can
yeah.
do Heroes Feast. I just need a bowl that costs 1,000 gold pieces.
Mind
What
you,
Just
Heroes Feast
need-
does?
I'll put it in the
Temporary
Discord.
hit,
Thank
temporary
you.
hit points, and then advantage against a bunch of things, and can't be scared. I think, friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Mommy, sorry.
I won't take any offense if you want to keep the recipe like Keelan likes to keep her scone recipe.
Mm.
But this soup recipe is so good. I like to cook sometimes when I'm traveling. Is this like something you would be willing to share?
Oh, darling, most of this food was created with a spell. So I don't believe it's something I could teach.
So I could do it one day. Okay.
Maybe. So, you guys consume the thing, and she starts kind of cleaning up and doing some dishes and things. Or is there anything you guys are doing during this time?
Just clarification for the spell. Do we each roll our own 2d10, or do you want to roll it, Chris, and we all get the same?
20.
Like usually it's the
Oh.
I rolled max.
so usually it's the
That's
caster that
Yeah.
rolls it.
Yeah.
You guys got
Thanks, Skip.
Thank you.
lucky.
Thank you, Mama Felix.
Moss. Mama Moss.
Mama Mas.
I just realized how that sounded. All right.
Do we get the effects of a long rest too, or no?
Once you guys go to sleep, it's still before bedtime. I was just asking if there's anything else you guys want to do before bed. Luck and Innswood of Krista.
I'm good.
Jasper's just gonna stay fairly quiet near Felix, but he's gonna take out that little statuette that was carved for him. And
Is
he's just gonna-
Viago here?
Oh, he is. I totally
here
forgot
the
about
whole
him.
time?
Yeah, he's here.
Aw, bless
I was
her.
thinking about that as I was taking it out. I was like, huh, he's been even quieter than me.
Yeah, I have a lot to think about. He's all right.
Quieter than Whisper.
He broke a chair the second he came in and has been embarrassed the whole time.
Yeah, he's been fixing it quietly in the corner.
He's
He's
sitting
been
on 3
whittling it.
chairs now.
Out of the wood you chopped.
There you go. So, Jasper, you're doing that?
Yeah, and he's just kind of not trying to use it, but just kind of going over it with his fingers and looking at it.
Mm.
Is he attuning with furniture? What's happening?
He's just looking at an item currently. So you guys help clean up a little bit, and she shows you guys to your rooms. There's several rooms upstairs, enough for you all to sleep on your own, or she has several guest beds, so you guys can go up and get cozy. But as she's cleaning up with Kiwin, you watch her cleaning some bowls out, and she opens up a cabinet, and there's like a bunch of really nice, like big wooden soup bowls. Miss Kiwin, here.
Ma'am,
Why don't you take 2 of these? I'm sure you'll find use for these at some point.
ma'am, I appreciate you, but you are giving me way too many things.
She puts her fingers on your lips, and she's like, shh. She has to like step on a stool, and then she does it. But
Up on the counter.
On your belly button.
Miss Kiwin, I know that you will be able to use these. I can't use them all. I've had so many for so long. They make some really good soup.
I will absolutely utilize these for my friends, but I mean, this is too much.
What is too much?
I hope to be you one day. Have a big old house and cook for people and
A bunch of little
and-
rugrats
and-
running around.
Well, I mean, I don't. I'm just. She just gets really red.
And she goes,
Aw.
"What's his name?
Little Nakians.
Well, his name.
Would you like some tea?"
His name's Zach, and I'm gonna pull out the little wood carving. That's kind of what he looks like. Viago made it. I can talk to him with this.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, he's watching Jasper's friend Eldon right now. He's in a deep dragon type sleep.
Eldon?
And huh?
Eldon?
Yeah, that's his name. Is that a common name?
Not traditionally, no. Is he
Do
goblin?
you know Eldon?
Is he
Everybody knows Elton.
Is he a goblin?
Is he a goblin or did he? I thought he was in his goblin form. Okay. Yeah, he's.
Is he all right?
No, he got really sick. Like his life was being drained, and El Tora, she put him in like a dragon.
El Tora?
You know her?
I haven't seen her in so long.
How do you know all these people? That's really cool.
Darling, when I was younger, I used to get out more.
The Christmas
I could
card list
tell.
is buck wild.
Well, she put him in a dragon sleep, and Mac is looking after him, but you know Jasper's really close with Eldon.
Oh.
So he was a little shook by it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but we're keeping a close eye on him, and he's gonna get better. I know it.
He's a strong lad. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, but we're going to the Terror Ward, and because my brother's there and he's cursed. I mean, we're both cursed, but my mama made a promise to this light lady, and my brother, technically he died because he was saving my life. So then since he died, the curse retook him.
Oh.
And now I have to bring him back, even though he doesn't want to, apparently. But he's being dumb, and I told him I'm bringing him back, dead or alive.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's quite nice of you.
I wish my brother would think that.
Well, darling, sometimes family is challenging.
Worst.
But I'm sure he'll come around. Everybody has a reason.
Oh, I'm gonna make him come around.
Oh. You're feisty. You remind me of myself when I was younger. You should have seen me and Eugene running around. And she looks and she sees as Felix is listening. Oh, you used to give me a run for my money.
Oh.
He took his headphones.
I have enough trauma for one lifetime. Thank you very much.
But thank you for sharing all of these things, and I really hope the best for you and all of your friends.
Oh, we're gonna be fine.
I think so too. And she finishes her tea and
Sorry, somewhere upstairs, Felix just wakes up. Luck point.
is anybody doing anything else?
Sorry.
Go ahead, please.
Oh, I was just gonna say, just real quick, I would have went up and talked to Knack.
Okay.
And then as I was going to sleep, I would think about the light lady and if she has any guidance on what we could do to help combat the corruption aside from the hag, like helping the people in the trees and the land immediately.
Oh.
And I was going to say that Felix does not sleep in the usual position, face in the pillow, butt in the air, for the first time ever, because he is sleeping in his own bed.
Second time.
Okay,
Yes,
I was
second time.
I was basically dead then. I mean,
You
I
were
get a-
like, yeah.
I get a pass.
So you reach out to the Lady of Light, What do you say?
I'd just be like, hi, I don't know how to talk to you, so I'm just gonna think about it and talk out loud, like I do with everything else. These people in this land, they're hurting really bad, and it would be great to try and help them. I know it's connected to this hag, Maureen, but I mean, it's already been done, it's already spreading, so I'm wondering if there's something we could do to help them now before we head to the hag. If you have any ideas or guidance, that would be helpful. Thanks. And then I'll just like,
Kiwin, it is always a joy to watch you process
oh, that was
life.
quick.
I am always watching. I am
Oh.
always listening. The darkness in this region casts a heavy shadow. Bring light to the source to help these people that you speak about.
Bring light. Not fire, but like light, like radiant light, or just like cast light on my shield and or
Tell if you rolled a 6 or a 12.
That choice is yours. There are many ways to cast darkness away.
Fantastic. Is there a way you can talk to my brother about him being dumb? I'm just saying, I'm going to bed, but all right. Good night.
Good night. You kind of settle in, you finish talking to Knack, everything else. Jasper, you hear a knock at your door.
Yeah, hello?
Are you decent?
Very rarely.
Curiosity? No.
Oh my
Did she just say you up?
I'd like to talk to you, Jasper, if that is all right.
Mama Moss.
Oh, I'm way older than her.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to come out there?
It is up to you.
I like my man little and I cannot lie.
Are you in the same room as Felix or no?
Yes.
Oh. Hello, son.
They're the same size.
He's asleep. Also, I like big noblins and I cannot lie. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would have been propped up against the side of his bed with my crossbow out.
Okay. Miss Keewin had informed me that someone close to you is in danger. Eldon, is this right?
Yeah. You say it like you know him.
I knew him a few lifetimes ago.
I don't even know what that means.
Wait, what?
I knew him a long time ago. Is all.
Like how long? 'Cause I've had some recent.
Oh, darling, you never ask a lady her age.
Well, no, but maybe how many ages?
Longer than you've been alive, my son.
Oh, I figured I was the oldest one here.
And she just like boops you on the nose. So, she pulls out this little burgundy container. It's like a little mini chest, almost like an engagement ring thing, but it's burgundy. It's made out of wood and it's a little bit bigger. This was Eldon's. He had given it to me a long long time ago. Not in whatever way you're thinking.
Oh, okay.
I mean, one can only wish. No, Jace. We gotta block his box. It's his a ring he had me wear once. We were doing something where someone kind of pried into my mind, and this helps protect you from that.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Yeah, he just gave you a promise ring. It's fine. This is all fine.
Yeah. Mommy? Sorry.
So just to clarify, it's for your finger, right?
Yes.
Jay! Get away from my fantasy mom!
Please tell me you just said that as Felix. Please.
He's sleeping.
No! Yeah, no, in my sleep.
He's having
No,
nightmares.
yeah.
He's having nightmares.
No, get off of my mother. What?
So
my French.
it is a ring of mind shielding, I believe is what it's called.
Oh.
But it was his, and I really have no use for it anymore. But I feel like you should have it.
Oh, well, thank you.
You are welcome. And I believe he will pull through this. I know he will.
That's right, because me and Kiwin gonna take down whatever put him in that situation, and then when we get back, he'll be fine.
Oh, you're just as feisty as she is. That's why you two get along.
Sorry, I just had images of Yoda in my head.
Maybe.
Sexy as him I am.
I gotta think that way. It's the only thing that keeps me going.
I understand. I really do. Well, have a wonderful night.
You too.
And she...
Hey,
Yes.
I'm sorry for your loss. And I promise you, if we had any idea, we would have been back.
It's all right, Jasper. It's not your fault. Our paths are set out for us already. It is all right.
Okay.
But get some sleep. And I'll see you all in the morning.
All right.
Stop listening, Felix. And she walks down the hallway. And with that, you guys find yourselves in a cozy home, feel safe, and you go to sleep for the night. We're going to take a break. Exclamation point critical to enter in our critical dice giveaway. We'll call winner when we get back. You guys get the effects of a long rest. And we will see you guys in about 10 or 15 minutes.
Don't leave. Back.
And welcome back. Congratulations, Bridget. You won some dice. You gotta do all the things. I'm pretty sure you know
we
who to
have like a
contact.
T-shirt
I
code
think
on
so.
there. Like,
Somebody.
I feel like if a cast member won, I should give away a shirt.
Should.
That's your call. You want
I'm
to give
sure
away
she
a
won't
shirt?
say no to a shirt.
Yeah, she
Right,
wants
Bridget?
she wants that beard. Yeah.
Oh, I need the beard.
Oh
I
yeah,
can send you my address.
you send me
bad
stuff,
at
but
remembering.
I meant a viewer.
Sure. If you want to enter in a beard shirt giveaway, a
But
carrot.
no. Bridget absolutely is getting a shirt. I just meant like we should give one out to a viewer. Do you have a code that people could put in?
Yes,
for that?
exclamation critical. We'll keep it the same. If you want to enter in a beard shirt giveaway from
But we
Carrick
should do that
/
before
Torque.
the actual critical.
Sure.
No, they get both.
They
Eric.
get both.
They get both.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
there
we'll
you
call
go.
the beard shirt one here in a little bit, and then we'll call the dice one at the end. Okay. So
You know what? I'll up the ante. I'll include a shirt too.
Oh, wait,
Two-
I'm putting
Two
myself
shirts.
in.
2 shirts. Go.
go for it. Oh
Two
man.
shirts and a set of dice, everybody.
Mom, you better enter
I'm
the
at a
chat. You're
loss.
very lucky. You win a lot.
Exclamation point critical! Exclamation point critical!
Jasper, did you add the ring?
I did.
Okay.
Enter exclamation point mom to enter the giveaway.
Mommy? Sorry.
Exclamation point therapy.
Apologies.
What do you get for that one?
Trauma.
Exclamation
You get a
point.
hug.
It goes on the finger, right?
Amazing.
You get a hug you'll never forget.
Good soup.
No, it can be exclamation Mama Moss.
Because Felix's last name is Moss. Yeah.
I love it. All right,
Oh my
so
gosh.
you guys wake up from the effects of the long rest. Music has been playing throughout the night, but she decided to turn it off now. It's the morning. She has some breakfast prepared. You still have the effects of a hero's feast because it lasts 24 hours. The morning is yours.
Nice.
Right? I'm gonna do full rest.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. I hope you all slept very well. Very well. Had some good dreams, but not too good.
I have a question. Who beat who to the kitchen first, Mom or Kewen?
Yeah.
Oh, probably
Good show.
mine.
Roll. Let's roll for it.
Let's roll for it.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
19.
Ah.
Oh, I got a 10.
So mom wins. She's got home turf.
That's
Yeah.
appropriate. That's
She
appropriate.
sneaks into the dark kitchen. Mom's at the
doesn't.
table already drinking coffee.
Well, because Kewen usually
Oh,
will
hello,
like watch
dear.
the sunrise, so she, that's probably why she didn't get to the kitchen first.
You get down there about 9 minutes after her.
Yeah.
She had tea ready for you as you go sit and watch the sunrise.
It has been steeped perfectly.
She probably
If you
would have
wait
sat out there
60
with you,
seconds.
actually. Okay, so you guys have breakfast and kind of hanging out in the living room. What do you guys want to do?
Carrick checks the perimeter.
Are you going outside? Yeah, give me a perception check.
Whisper will go with them.
Okay.
To help out.
Sure.
To help out.
I only got a 15.
Did you roll that with advantage?
I did not.
Yeah,
I'll
Whisper
roll it
was
again, just
giving you
to-
the help action because his perception is.
Oh, okay. Well, that's and sadly it got worse. So I have the 15. is what I have.
15. You notice, and it feels like some of the trees are a little bit more dark than they were the day prior. So just 8-9 hours later, the corruption has seeped deeper. But I need everybody from inside to give me a perception check as well.
I love that Whisper went outside and made it worse.
Luck to Carrick, inspo to Whisper.
Distraction.
Thank you.
20.
20.
9.
20 as well.
Ooh.
Hey.
7.
Krista?
11.
Okay. So Kewen and Jasper, as you guys are sitting down and eating breakfast and kind of just having conversation, you all feel like a 4 or 5 second tremor.
Eric. I
Sorry.
think he's out
Food
there.
last night. I just
No, but
didn't
Carrick
agree.
and Whisper, you guys are still outside. But you guys feel it. You don't have to roll for it. You feel the ground kind of shake.
Like, Carrick's not here. Jasper.
It wasn't me.
What was it, me?
Mama, this is normal?
No. I don't know
You're
what it
hosting
is.
You're hosting the rave in basement?
No.
There's a raven in the basement.
Is
No.
there a basement?
I don't know what that is. It's coming from outside, though.
I don't know any ravens that are that big.
Is there a basement?
I do. Do we have a basement? Yeah, we probably have a basement.
That is
Do we have a basement?
It is root cellar. We have also killed Eric.
Speak with animals. No, I'm kidding.
Speak with guts.
Carrick or Whisper see?
Speak
or...
with the beats.
So,
that as well?
let's bring it back, guys. So, Carrick and Whisper, you guys are outside. You feel the tremors, and you see a lot of the trees kind of shake.
The hell was that?
It doesn't look too good over in that direction.
We should probably get moving and figure out where to put his family. Let's go.
So, give me another perception check, real quick.
This is an advantage or no advantage?
Just
Can the
yeah.
can,
Definitely.
can the stream see that yet?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
So, Carrick and Whisper, you guys are outside, and you hear and see like trees shaking, like maybe there's something big in the woods or something, or an earthquake is shaking the trees or something.
21.
Yeah, I mean that's what you're seeing. You know, if you want an example, you're thinking about like King Kong running through the woods. You know you see trees shaking and everything else, but you're unsure of what it is.
Does it look like it's coming straight to the house?
There looks like there's motions coming towards the house. Yes.
Krista would like to at some point, really quickly, in all of this narrative, do something. But I'll pause too.
Okay.
That's-
Whisper's gonna try to send message to Felix to kind of tell him what's going on without alarming the whole area. Felix, there's something coming towards the house. Me and Carrick are headed back that way.
Be careful. We are right behind you. And I'll like slam the table. All right. This is going down. This is time. We go defend.
Okay.
Crease out the door.
Okay. Can you guys
Okay,
tell me?
so-
Can you guys tell me where you're going? And Krista, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna go to the door, and be right outside, and I want to cast Magic Circle. And I'm gonna pick Faye as the creature that I'm like protecting us from, and it's gonna take me a minute to cast. It is a 10-foot by 10-foot cylinder, and I want to encompass. I'd like it to encompass like in front of the house, in like a cylinder, and get them coming back, and hopefully anybody that enters it from
And what does it
inside
do?
the house. It's gonna allow me to. I get to pick the creature that it's like barring outside of my cylinder, and I'm gonna pick a Fae.
Okay.
And they can't willingly enter without non-magical means. If they do try to use like teleportation or interplanar travel, they need to do a charisma saving throw.
Got it.
And then there's things like they have disadvantage on attack rolls and other things.
Got it. Where's everybody else going? Whisper.
Krista, do you pick that? Because I think Whisper's Faye. So would he get there and just be halted until?
Oh,
She might be able to choose, but go ahead and read that. Felix, Jasper, Kewen, where are you guys gonna be?
well, it chooses one or more of the following. I'd like to then see Whisper coming and wait till he gets within my circle.
That's fine.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I'll take a look in a sec. Where are you guys at?
I want to be by that little cart.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come out and kind of so where I can see everything, but also if it's possible to be next to both Kree and Carrick, great. If not, then just Kree.
Okay. And Jasper?
I'm gonna climb up the inside of the chimney and then hide behind it.
Like on the roof?
Yes.
Okay. Perception checks, everyone.
I'm going to add
18.
his inspo for that.
18.
24.
24.
21.
21.
16.
16. Whisper?
11.
11. So everybody but Whisper and Krista, I believe, so 18 and higher, you notice that some of the trees are moving. And you notice and you watch as the moss falls off of these trees. And they start walking towards you. This one comes this way. This one starts coming this
Can
way.
y'all speak tree?
Can you all please roll initiative?
Can I cast something?
Sure.
I would like to cast Dawn.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of radiant light.
Okay.
That's sunlight.
Okay.
A con save. I would say I'd cast it like right by that house where that one is.
Okay.
And I can hold it for a minute, so it would just be like a step circle right there. So I need a con save.
Okay. For the one by the house?
Yeah.
It's a 14.
That's a fail. That's 4d10 damage. 1 second.
Okay. So go ahead and do your damage, and I'll get everyone's initiatives while you're doing that.
I assume my position there is so that I don't slide off the
Yes.
roof. Yeah, okay, cool.
But you are, which side are you going to be on?
Well, I would have been hiding behind the opposite side or like around a corner from where the movement was coming from. So,
But from your vantage point, you notice movement coming from another angle as well.
Oh.
So where you, like, there's one on the other side, I just haven't moved them yet. So there's one north of Carrick as well, hiding in the trees.
He is a tree.
Kiwin, what was the damage?
You are the brute squad.
25.
25.
Radiant damage.
Okay.
And it's literally just a cylinder of sunlight.
Amazing. Well, how big is the cylinder?
It is 30-foot radius, 40-foot high.
Okay. All right, initiative, Kiwin.
18.
Cree.
19.
Jasper.
28.
Krista.
25.
Felix.
11.
Carrick.
Thanks for making me feel better, Felix. 15.
Anytime.
Whisper.
16.
And Viago got 12. All right.
Well.
So, top of the order is Jasper. I'm going to show you in a second. It's a really big battle map. So this one right here hasn't moved yet. Let go.
Crap.
Buried in there too much. So, I don't know if you can see that one or not. Yeah, you can see him.
Yep.
So there are 3 Trents that have moved around and are starting to approach you all. You see that these large tree creatures are covered in that black corruption. Jasper, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna quickly grab out my flame tongue dagger.
Okay.
And I'm gonna speak the command word to it. It's gonna light on fire, and I'm gonna throw it at the one that's closest to me that I'm kind of blocked from view from.
Okay.
So I would say, okay. It's,
the exasperation from Jasper is wonderful.
sorry, I'm all days late today. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. So that's a little boy. Hey, that's a 4 piercing damage. And then 4 fire damage
Okay.
as well.
Got it.
Does it look like it didn't like the fire?
It definitely looked like it didn't like the fire, but to the extent
Like
of
it.
what you're thinking,
Yeah.
no.
Did it not like the fire more than it didn't like being stabbed?
It
Owie more.
well, meta.
Funny you should
So
ask.
meta, it is not vulnerable to fire. It took the fire
Okay.
damage, but it does not take double fire damage.
Okay, cool. It didn't just ignite. Okay,
No.
and then I will be like, "Ugh," and I will do a little backward swan dive off the back of the house and hide back there.
Back to the back part of the house.
Yep.
Okay. Can you give me a perception check?
Oh no, there's more of them out there. 20.
20. Yeah.
There's another one over there.
Oh, no.
You can see it, like it's right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
very
I was
nice,
like,
Chris. Very
the
nice.
moss.
So you literally land at the base of one, and this one actually looks different than the other ones. It looks lighter than the other ones.
Okay.
Still dark and corrupted, but it definitely looks different than the rest. But roll a stealth check for me.
You landed at the feet of the boss.
Ugh. Where is my
I love that you
stealth?
jumped back there. But you know that's actually good because I wasn't going to reveal him right away. So
That's only a
Yeah, it's great.
That's only a
We revealed them all
15.
now. Cool.
Yeah, I love
Oh
how
my God.
Eric has.
In
better
fact, no,
passive
I'm gonna inspo that crap.
You heard Chris. You're like, wait.
Yes, I keep rolling my passive, really, Felix.
Yeah.
Says it's an 18 now.
okay. It doesn't see. So as you land, you duck into the bushes, and then you see this creature start to. He pulls his deep roots out of the ground and stands like before you, and starts to. The moss starts to fall off. And he's kind of looking around. Doesn't seem to notice you.
I do like a little Olaf scream from Frozen 2.
Doesn't seem to hear you. End your turn.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Krista, you're up. Kree, think about what you want to do. Followed by Keywin.
All right. So what did we figure out about the magic circle thing? Because I technically am Fae as well. I mean, I'm a fairy, but
For
I
right
consider
now,
myself-
your allies are fine. So you have a Fae
Excellent.
circle keeping
Okay, cool.
keeping Fae away.
Thank
from
you. Thank you.
Stay away.
I would usually fly higher, but because I'm going to try out this circle thing, I'm going to just be flying at the utmost of the 10 feet within the cylinder. I'm going to use my action, Hunter's Sense, on one of... Would I have seen the one that popped out behind the house? No. Okay, so the one that's like, I think I'm looking right at it, the one to the left.
There's
of
one to
our
the
map.
left, there's one on the bottom that's on the road, and there's one to the right.
Oh, there is. Okay.
So you see
The
three.
closest one to the house. And I'm going to use Hunter's Sense, which as my action will be able to tell me whether the creature is, what its immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities are.
It is resistant to bludgeoning and piercing.
Resistant to bludgeoning and piercing, y'all. And then my bonus action will be Slayer's Prey, and I'm going to cast Slayer's Prey on that creature, allowing me extra damage when I hit on my next turn. That is the end of my turn.
Kree. Keywin, you're on deck. Whisper
I'm
you
going-
after her.
I'm going to fly up and glaive first into the face of the one that's right next to the house.
This one?
Wait,
Yes.
don't go
that-
to. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
don't go
it's
there.
it's covered in a beam right now.
Oh, it's covered in a beam.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like,
All right.
Don't get 4D.
No.
Thank you.
Don't go in there. Don't go in
Thank you
there.
for telling me.
Do you
Sorry,
not
I thought it was the
remember-
other one.
Do you not remember Jay's bit?
The whole bit.
So
Oh,
going to the
God.
one on the right then?
Yeah, I'll go to the one on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, up and into the face of him, and I'm going to use my goading attack. So let me see if I hit first. I'm gonna look that. Hey, that's better. That's a natural 20.
Hey.
So a 29 to hit that
That
boy.
hits.
All right, and I need,
You gonna try and take a limb?
no,
a
I'm,
tree
I'm
limb?
using my glaive, so I get a little I get a little extra spicy damage on that. But I do need a wisdom save, DC 17.
I rolled an 18.
Bummer. All right.
No,
Oh.
he didn't. He rolled a 7.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Then
Get him in now. Get him
Then
in
he
now.
has disadvantage on. He has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me until the end of my next turn. And then let me, do this damage real quick. Okay, so it's +5, 7, 10. All right, so that's 12 regular and 4 radiant.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Go for it.
Oh wait, that was a natural 20. I do full dice and stuff, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
All the dice.
Oh,
Don't
the
forget.
dice.
Well, it was what you rolled and then add a full roll.
Add a full roll. So
Add the max you can to that.
all right, so that's an extra 25 points of damage, 10 points radiant, 15 points regular.
What's the regular? Slashing?
Slashing. Yeah, it's slashing and radiant.
It's not resistant to axes. It's a
No,
trait.
it's vulnerable.
Yeah, great. I was like, wait, is that an? I was like, it's a.
What was?
That's
What,
just a big axe.
never mind. All right.
A tree,
Sorry.
the tree that's not resistant to axes.
I know, this whole time. Good thing I practiced chopping wood a couple hours beforehand.
You did. That's why they're
Why we're
angry.
getting-
That's why they're
That's
coming
why we're
after
getting
you.
attacked.
Yeah.
Damn it!
How dare you chop us up for
I thought we
fuel?
learned.
You guys are not going to believe this, but it's another natural 20. I will take a picture right now. I will
Oh
take
my
a-
God.
I will take a picture.
So do the damage.
That's amazing.
Cree,
Go, Cree.
you're in a halfling village. Of course, it's another natural.
Meow meow meow.
That's amazing.
All the luck.
Dang, I can't believe that happened twice in a row. All right, sorry, let me do real quick. Oh, haha. All right, so that is 7. So that is 17 radiant damage, 30 regular damage. I unfortunately take no limbs because wrong thingy.
Yeah.
But, and then my third attack, 15, 24 to hit.
It hits.
All right. Okay, so that is 7 radiant and 9 regular damage. And then I'm gonna use my bonus attack, pole arm attack, where I get to bop him with the tail end if I hit him. It's like I swing and
As
then
a
I
bonus
get to-
action, right?
As a bonus action, yeah. That's probably not gonna hit. Oh, actually no, 23.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, great.
Nice.
It's only a D4 though. I love this new toy. I'm really excited to actually get good at it. Okay, so that is a further 7 points of damage, but that is bludgeoning.
Got it.
I know they are resistant, but you know, I like an extra bop.
Perfect.
And that is the end of my turn.
Great. Kiwin. Whisper, you're on deck. Carrick, you're after
Okay.
that.
Still concentrating on my beam. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the one that moved around me randomly.
Yeah, he moved a little further than what I put, but I was trying to get all the pieces in play.
Yeah, I'm casting Guiding Bolt on him though.
Go for it.
$24.
Hits.
$16 radiant damage. Next attack on it is at advantage. My one beam is still up on that guy, and then I would like to move closer to Viago.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just like way too close to too many
Mm-hmm.
bad people.
It's a good instinct.
That is... I guess I have a bonus action. I didn't move my beam, but I'm not gonna do anything with my bonus action. That's it.
Okay. Whisper.
Okay. Whisper is going to look at the one that's by the daylight that has that
Has daylight
human
on
cast
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And say in Sylvan, go away, friend. The scones are not ready yet.
Okay.
Does it look like it?
It definitely looks at you, and like it acknowledges what you said.
But it's holding its ground.
It's holding its ground. Thank you, Short Nord,
It's
for
roots.
the raid. Exclamation point critical, Nord and all your fans. We are giving away a Carrick Torque beard shirt here in just a second.
Okay.
They're
Whisper's
so
gonna
soft.
And
he's
cool.
gonna keep his eye trained on that one and like look over to the tree creature that Kree is fighting and cast Blight at 5th level.
Ooh, okay.
For that one, you have to make a con save, but if the target is a plant creature or a magical plant, it makes it at disadvantage. And if they fail, well, regardless, they get max damage.
Yeah, I failed.
It didn't. Okay. That's 72 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And Whisper will bonus action Hex on the one that he gave the warning to.
The one in sunlight, right?
Yes.
Got it. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
You were that. Right. All right. Carrick.
I am looking at the one that's that Kree is fighting. It's to my right. I am firing.
Roll for attack.
That is a 26 to hit
Hits.
for 16 points of damage. I failed on the second attack. 21 to hit.
Hits. Congratulations,
that's an
Agent Smartass, who won the Carrick Torque beard shirt.
Another 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Agent Smartass. I like it.
This guy's not looking fantabulous.
Yeah. And that is actually all of my turn. I'm going to stay right where I'm at because I'm just going to keep blasting that one, hoping that the ones behind me are not coming too close. So I'm good. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so now it is the Trent's turn. Kiwin, do I have to make a save if I start my turn or end my turn in that
End.
end? And you said it's 30 feet. So where does it end? Just so I visually
I centered it on him.
on him.
Or so I didn't. So I wasn't in it, but it was like I would probably been right
Got
on
it.
the edge of it.
So if he comes in melee, he'll still probably be in it a little bit of you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And he's not Fae, yeah?
they are not Fae.
I didn't think so, but we're hoping if somebody else shows up that
Yeah.
they might be. Okay.
Yeah.
It's there.
Chris, the guy you just moved with the dangling on him, is he the one who's like super hurt?
No, the one on the right is super hurt. The one that Kree is fighting.
Okay. I can't tell who Kree is.
Kree is the
one
bird
at
in
the
the
north
top
of the
right.
map.
Oh, the one
The-
back by the chimney?
Yeah, furthest
Oh,
north on the map.
there's Kree. She's flying, and I was like,
Yes.
wait, what?
All right. So, first things first, the tree starts wailing on Viago,
Oh, Viago.
and Viago fails a save.
I'm just here to soak up damage.
So you watch as this creature takes 3 melee hits. It just starts pummeling Viago. It picks him up and throws him across the field. You watch big-ass Viago fly towards the bushes, kind of back where Jasper is. And he just... And you watch as the tree kind of bends. That ends his turn. Now the one that is in front of Kiwin and... Is that Felix?
Probably.
Yes, Kiwin and Felix. So a couple attacks on Kiwin.
Warning flare. Disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage because that was a natural 20. Does a 19 hit?
No.
Second attack, 22. Do I have disadvantage
Yeah,
for the
that-
second attack or just the first one?
No, it's just my reaction.
Okay.
It's like a burst of light erupts from me to give you a disadvantage.
Got it. So 22 hits. Are you resistant to anything?
Everything.
Okay, so you take 24 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw. And yes, Viago failed a strength saving throw because I rolled a natural 1.
Wow. Okay.
Oh golly, I was like,
Oh yeah, let me throw him.
Well, I have a +3, so I'm definitely gonna succeed.
I literally threw him, and that's where he landed.
I saw.
I'm gonna use a luck. Just.
You can kind of see his little red marker.
He went over the house?
Yes.
19.
Wow, he's hurting.
You said 19?
Yeah.
That just succeeds.
The DM doesn't want to play this character.
Cleaning up the battlefield. Okay. So
Less to worry about.
that one, he tries to pick you up, and like you're able to kind of slide out of it as he hits you with that attack. But that does, and it's that attack, and now it's gonna make 2 attacks on Felix. 17 to hit.
Hits.
You're gonna take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and you need to make a strength saving throw.
So there's your 10 points.
That's a 50. Yeah, exactly. That's a 15. I'll do the inspo from the chat from earlier. That's a 17.
17 fails.
Awesome.
So you are picked up.
Toss that mini, son.
Odds or evens?
Odds.
Odds. He throws you and slams you against the house. You take an additional 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Mom, I'm home.
I know.
Don't you touch my baby! That ends that one's turn. The other one's gonna take its attacks.
Felix's mom now gets in.
Oh no! I'm just like
Mom's out here.
I
She
start
can
laughing.
I was thinking that.
You have glittered
Where-
up. You have made Mama mad.
Yeah.
Fireball.
That's all I'm thinking.
Cree. 17, 20, 22, and 24 to hit.
22 and 24 hit.
Got it. You don't have to make a strength saving throw because he's hitting you with a rock.
Ouch.
You're going to take a
Small
total
boulder?
of 49 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can maintain flight.
All right, cool. And I
She can
can I
take it.
can I parry a rock? Can I use my reaction parry to reduce?
I think
that
mechanically,
damage?
yeah.
All right, great. I'm gonna parry that rock, but let me. Do
Maybe
that.
if you parry it, will just hit you in the face. Like
I don't know. Maybe I'll just.
Ooh.
sword in the
the
stone.
wrist. I'm
Isn't
gonna
that
use
a
my
journey
luck
song?
to re-roll
Parry
that.
that rock.
Oh boy, it's not incredibly great. It's only a 14.
14.
Let me.
How do you parry? Does that damage or
Parry reduces some of the damage.
by 14?
No, my dexterity save was 14. My
Got it.
parry reduces it by 7 whole points.
7. So you take
sorry,
42
it was
points
42 points.
of bludgeoning damage. But you do maintain flight. You get
Great.
the little birdies, little crees flying around your head, but
Yeah.
you're still flying.
All right. I'll
Jasper,
take
the tree that is in front of you is actively looking around. Like it senses you're close but cannot find you.
Mm.
Did you
I have
get
a
Yes,
con
because
save.
you're so small.
No. They went before you.
Oh, okay.
It's now that ends their turn. It's now
Can I have a
Viago's
con
turn.
save?
Was that?
Can I have a con save?
Yes.
Viago gets up
13.
and changes his pants.
That's a fail. Let me
He wore
roll some
He wore his brown
damage.
pants today.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20 on my perception check, though.
I wore my brown pants today.
He always does.
So Viago runs up with advantage and just starts punching this tree.
They started off blue.
Tree punch.
Now they're brown.
Jesus, what color combo would that be? Good God.
Well, if
Yeah.
you get the joke.
Viago does
Be-
39 points of damage to the tree.
Viago also doesn't eat vegetables, so
Yeah.
He is a vegetable. What was the damage?
35 radiant damage.
Got it.
This red shirt.
Okay. So I'll move this tree just a little bit so you can see where Viago is.
Red shirt, brown
And Jasper
pants.
is right in front of that tree. You can't see him because he's
Oh.
hiding.
Got it.
Now
So
I see
Viago
me.
and Jasper are back there.
You don't know that. No one knows that Jasper's back there by himself. Viago doesn't even know that he's back there. He just saw
Okay,
a tree
okay.
that's moving and he's punching it. Felix. And then,
I
we're,
have
and then
a
we're going to
couple
the
of-
top of the order. Jasper.
okay.
Thank
I have
you.
a couple of questions, a couple
Yes.
of suggestions. First of all, how close are the treants that are by the wood pile and the one that Kree is fighting? Are they, what, like 25, 30 feet away?
No,
From each other?
It's about 50 feet, 55 feet.
Okay. And what's your rule about bonus action spell, regular spell, second
It's
level or below?
second or below. It's you can do it freely. If you cast 2 spells, if you have the action economy, bonus action over second level, you have to make a save.
Great, no problem. As a bonus action, I would like to cast chain lightning
Ooh.
with my sorcery points,
Okay.
I don't
which
think
is
the one that I guiding bolted ever got hit.
oh really?
He got a little damage, but not much.
Okay, so I need wisdom saves from those two guys, please.
Which 2?
It's going to be the two guys closest to each other down
Got
here
it.
in the south of the house.
Wisdom save?
I believe so. Dex save actually.
Oh, that's worse. It's a 13 and a 12.
Those both fail. They are going to take 10d8 each. I will roll that for you.
Ooh.
That's such a good spell.
It is. I bought that spell. The first once for everything or one by one.
That's your choice.
You just take a picture before something happens.
Okay.
The
The first
Where the map
one-
gets messed up.
The first one takes 41 points of lightning damage.
Which one, left or right?
The one closest to the house,
You said 41?
41 points.
Got
Yes. The second one is going to take 48 points of damage. And then as my action, I would like to cast Enlarge on Kree.
Oh. Chain lightning wasn't an action?
That was a bonus action because of meta magic.
Oh, you bastard. All right. Okay.
You're welcome, Chris. I told you what this character was.
I understand. You said you made Kree large?
Yeah, she is large now. She her weight's
D4 on
multiplied by
strength.
8. She's a large creature now, and she has advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and all of her weapons do an extra D4 for the duration, which is concentration. This has been Enlarge Reduce.
Very nice.
Okay, I'm sorry. Chat just said that house must be on Sesame Street because that's a big burb. And
Dun-dun-dun.
I know this
that's
isn't a
no.
bird, but I think it's the best I got. I got a little demon dude with wings, but he's got a big axe. So
Oh yeah,
Alright.
I know those guys. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be little tubby demon man for a
I'll
while.
be
So
your
Kree gets
dad.
wrecked
Hubby.
by this tree, and as he pulls the boulder away, she's twice as big as she was before.
She just shoves it out of the way. Just
Yeah.
Can I see, like, as she's holding it, looking at it, it's like she gets bigger, and so the stone seems to get smaller.
There you go.
It's like,
Kree toss that thing in his stupid face.
Felix, anything?
And it appears that I am uncomfortably close to a treant. Is that correct?
You're also prone, so you wanted to see.
He's all into it.
Or are you gonna hide under the wood logs?
This is not time for hiding. This is maybe this is time for hiding.
Go inside the house.
Who's the orange ring right there?
Whisper.
Whisper. I will crawl over to Whisper because it's effectively the same, but yeah.
Keep your small target. Got it.
Small target.
Okay.
And that concludes my turn, and I have a reaction now for, but I'll wait up.
Got it. Jesper, so you see this tree. It's much larger. Your friends haven't seen this tree yet. You can kind of assume that, but you do see Viago has gotten its attention, and this tree, this Trent, is slightly different than the others. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm going to. Is he still looking for me, or he's
No,
looking
he
at...
turned. I haven't turned him yet, but he turned towards the threat.
Okay. Mechanically, how do you want to work this with my stealth? Am I still technically hidden from him?
Depends on what you want to do.
Move away.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to move, you can do a stealth check so he doesn't notice you. He's pretty distracted, but...
Okay, then... Okay, first off, I will cast a minor illusion of me in front of the big boy.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna peace out the other direction.
Which do you want to go north or south?
I want to go towards Cree, and I have 45 feet of movement.
Yeah, you could probably get to the edge of the house right there by her if you want.
So I want, well, the edge of the house. I want to get up to the tree ant thing.
You want to be in melee with it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Okay, you are technically flanking the Trent.
Great. That's what I was hoping for. And then with my bonus action, I will cast Shadow Blade and take a swipe straight through it.
Go for it. Krista, you are on deck.
Oof, that is...
Your mom's going to come out with a roll.
No, I'm going to...
Get off my grass!
Luck point that.
Ruining the flower beds!
Mom, they are the grass.
So that is... It's with my spell casting modifier, right? For the...
Yes.
Should
like
be,
a spell attack. Is it a spell attack or just my modifier?
I think it's your attack.
It's an attack,
Yeah.
so yeah, okay.
So proficiency plus modifier.
Okay. Yeah, so that's 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet.
Was that with advantage?
Well, I used a luck point to get there, so I can give myself a luck point back.
Yeah.
Because I rolled twice.
Yeah, because you're
Okay.
flanking, so you would have had advantage.
Cool. I forget about that one because it doesn't really happen that often. Okay, so that's 2d8.
I forgot
That is
sneak.
11 points of psychic. And then I'm going to add my sneak attack on. Oh, that's all cocked at the bottom. Come on. Oh. Okay. 12, 15.
Jason, was your giveaway all in one? You get a shirt and dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then another 18 psychic.
Got it. Exclamation point critical to enter our critical dice and critical shirt giveaway. You get all in one. We'll call that in about 15 minutes. Anything else on your turn, Jesper?
Do I have any more movement?
No.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I can't see the arc, so I don't know.
Yeah, you were on the bottom left part of the house, and you went all the way
Okay.
around the house. Yeah,
That'll be it, and I'll just be like, Hey, let's finish this one off because there's a really, really big one round the corner.
Oh.
Oh, yikes.
Krista, your turn. Kree, you're on deck, followed by Kiwin.
Did I hear Jasper?
I mean, if you said it out loud, yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, I stage whispered. No, I was loud.
What? Huh? No. She's gonna fly up unless it's gonna invoke a opportunity attack.
You're not in melee with anybody.
That's what I was hoping to hear. So I'm gonna fly up 40 feet.
Okay.
We could say 39 feet. And I want to take range on the one closest to the house there.
Okay.
But first, I'll use one of my special features, Favored Foe, if I... Actually, I'll wait, because that's if I hit. So I'm going to go ahead and try and hit with my bow and arrow.
Go for it.
And I'm going to use the sharpshooter feat and take a -5 penalty. And hopefully if I still hit... Oh, I'm going to add... I'm going to add luck to that. Hold on. Yes! 6. So that's a 27?
Yeah, it hits.
That hits. Okay. And then... will you speak? I don't know if my sound just turned off.
Huh? Can you not hear us?
You can't hear us?
I can't hear anything.
Okay. Well, just tell me what you want to do. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Now it came back. That was really weird. Okay,
Yeah.
great. So 27
It hit. Go for it.
Okay. Wonderful. So because it hits, I'm also going to use Favored Foe, which will give me another D6 to those types of foes for the rest of my attacks. So get to add a few dice. Okay, so that's going to be, that was pretty pathetic. So that's 10 plus Slayer's Prey is a 6. Favored Foe is a 6. Plus a 10. So that's 10 plus 11. The 21 plus another 10. That's 31 piercing damage for my first hit.
Nice.
Okay.
And then for my second attack, I'm going to try something. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a jar of Alchemist's Fire that I have.
That's an action. That's not an attack.
Oh, so that would be... Okay. So then I will...
So you took the attack action, which means you get multiple attacks. If you want to use the Alchemist Fire, that's an action on its own.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No,
Okay. I'm going to do another
Great
attack
idea,
with
though.
my Oath Bow. I'm going to do the same thing.
Everybody
Minus-
wants to stack attacks.
I'm going to do another D6. Use one of
But
my
Solo, can I
inspirations.
dip my
So
arrows
that's a
in the
22
Alchemist Fire?
to hit?
Yes, it hits.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. The audio is going in and out.
That's
It's really weird. But I can read mouths. So
Observe it.
that is an 11 plus 9, which is 20, plus 10 is another 30 piercing damage.
Okay.
Please. And can't use my bonus action. And that's my full turn.
Okay, great. Kiwin, you're on deck. Followed by Whisper.
I'm going to shout over my shoulder, "Oh, Mrs. Moss, I have some more wood for your hearth." And I'm going to use my menacing attack and chop the boy. So I need a DC 17 wisdom save from you, please.
I got a 5.
Dang it. Because that's a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I do an extra D4 just regular damage, correct?
Yeah. Just add it.
All right. So for regular damage, oh, that's cocked. So that is 13 points of regular damage and 7 points of radiant damage, so 20 total. And then I'm gonna do it again. Not menacing, but just chop him again. 24 to hit.
Hits.
All right. So that is 23 points of regular damage and 7 points of radiant. And then I'm going to chop him again.
But before you chop him again, the choice is yours.
Yeah.
I would like to split him down the middle. Just totally cut into him like butter.
You mean like some firewood? Make some
Like
firewood?
some firewood. Yeah, I'd like to turn him into kindling if I could.
And with that, you take one swipe across, and you come down hard with that other swipe with your giant glaive, or your glaive-like halberd, and you cut all the way through, just missing Jasper by like a foot. And Jasper, you see her just whoosh, come down and be like, "Hey, Jasper." And you watch as the Trenton just splits in half.
Okay, so
Final
I guess
attack movement.
final. I'm going to move. I heard Jasper say that there's a big one at the back, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll be like, I'm on it, and I'm gonna move towards the one, the biggie at the back, and take my final attack on that one.
You are flanking, so roll it with advantage.
Heck yes. All right. Oh, thankfully. 27 to hit.
It hits.
All right.
This flies. Son of a mini.
Okay, so that is 12 points of regular damage.
Okay.
And 8 points of radiant.
Got it. How much? What was it? 12 and 8?
Yeah, 12 and 8.
Got it.
And I guess I'm gonna use my bonus action to bop him again
Go for it.
on the backswing there. Okay, so that is 24.
Hits.
Alright, so we'll grab another d4 here. Do-do-do-do. So that is 10 points of damage regular, and yes, and that is 8 points of radiant damage.
Got it. Ends your turn.
Yep.
Kewen.
I am going to Misty Step next to Carrick.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move my Dawn cylinder to get both of those guys in it.
Okay.
And so the one that wasn't in it needs to make a con save since this will be its first time.
10. So, Carrick, you have your gun pointed at this big tree, and you watch as Kree splits it in half, and as it falls to the ground, Kree leaves, and Kewen appears right in front of you.
31 radiant damage.
31 radiant damage to the creature on the bottom.
And now my light is on both of those.
Got it.
That's it.
That's it. Perfect. Whisper, followed with Carrick.
Okay. Whisper's gonna look at the one he gave the warning to, and blight him. Also for the hex, strength ability checks disadvantage. Just heads up.
Thank you.
But a con save for the blight.
15?
No. 72.
72? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, points of necrotic again, and then the added hex is
72.
It's blight. They're trees.
I gotta see if it's piercing.
I think they're blighted already, aren't they?
Yeah, he didn't like that.
He gonna do it again.
Oh no. Okay, so 4 points more of necrotic hex damage.
Got it.
And he'll say no scones for you. And in my turn.
No scones for you.
Yeah, he definitely didn't like it. Carrick.
I am like, kid, Jesus. And I know there's kerfuffle behind me.
Oh, yeah.
I will spin and fire.
Which one? Left or the bottom?
Actually,
Left or right?
I'm going to go to the south, whatever, the most, goddamn it, east
Yes.
What is the
Eastmost.
Okay.
Easterist.
Eastmost. I don't. What is the term for that? Okay. Anyway.
Most eastern.
Eastist.
Right. The easternest.
The one on the bottom right.
The most.
The one in the bottom right. Mine. Hold on. I'm gonna use an inspo for that because I really want to make sure this does a thing and stuff.
They're trees.
So an 18 to hit. Is that
hits.
even close?
It hits.
Okay. Good. He will take 18 points of damage.
Got it.
And I will continue to fire. And it's a 18 to hit again.
Hits.
Except, oh no, you know what? I didn't call it out. So never mind. 23 to hit.
Well, you always do sharpshooter unless you tell me otherwise, is what you've told me before.
Well, yeah, but that time I honestly waited till the roll and I went, oh, I could take 5. No. So 23 to hit.
Yes.
And 18 to hit. I'll try sharpshooter now. Please, God. I miss.
For an 18 to hit?
Oh, no, that was the 23 to hit. This one, I'm going to use a luck. Thank you, chat. And my last inspo. Or can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I already used one, so I don't want to.
That's fine.
All right, so that is an 18 to hit.
It hits.
Sweet. Because that means they're going to take 27 points of damage.
Got it. Anything else on your
That
turn?
is all of like my turns and stuff. Oh, you know what? I take that back. I am going to action surge.
Go for it.
Action Serge.
I'm going to action surge and do the whole damn thing again.
Firing at the same one?
Yes. I continue firing at the same one. It's a 19 to hit.
Hits.
And that was a sharpshooter, so it's going to be a 20 points of damage.
Got it.
A 20.
Got it.
You going?
Yeah.
Okay. Another 19 to hit.
Hits. Felix, you're going to be... I'm going to do the Trents, but then you're going to be up after that.
23 points of damage.
Got it.
And the final...
Very nice.
The final is a 21 to hit.
It hits.
For another...
He's chopping down trees, man.
God, it got really lame here. So 17 at the end.
Got it.
Oh, very
Only
nice.
17.
So
good.
both of those Trents at the bottom are both looking equally as rough. Anything else on your turn?
No, happy Arbor Day.
Got it.
Did we just witness a Gatling gun, basically?
Basically, yeah.
Well, I have that rifle. I'm just sitting there going, doo.
Just carbine.
And you have to make the sound effect, by the way.
So those two, they come closer. They're going to make some attacks. One's going to nail Krista. Oh my God, natural
can it-
20.
Nope.
Can you do it with disadvantage, actually, because I'm wearing a cloak of displacement?
So rude. 21
So
to hit.
rude.
Okay, it still hits.
Actually,
But it's not a crit.
it's not a crit this time?
No.
Okay.
I need you to make a dex save for me.
Are these trees magically created?
No.
Okay. Just a straight dex save.
These are regular
Two-
Trents. These are creatures.
Also, Chris,
Is it
that's-
Treant or Trents? I always say
They're
Treant.
Trent. They have a band. They play bass.
That's the hex.
Call them tree ants.
If that's the hex Trent.
Ooh,
it has
not bad.
disadvantage
What save am I
on
doing?
Strength.
What save am I doing? I
Dex.
forgot.
You said it has disadvantage
Dex.
on what? Strength?
Strength. Pretty much athletics checks.
Got it.
That's a 29.
29. Okay. You get knocked back about 15 feet.
Okay.
You're still flying and you're fine. You
Okay.
take 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, thank you.
One's going to attack Whisper. A 17 and an 18 to hit.
Not with shield.
Okay. Last attack, it's going to try to step on Felix for a natural 20.
No. Oh,
No,
I
it
wanted
rolled-
to do my warding flare.
Can you do it as someone else?
Yeah.
You
Go
do
ahead.
Warding Flare?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a disadvantage.
Oh my god, I rolled another natural 20.
No.
So, Chris, funny story. You rolled a 7.
I know I did.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
I love.
I rolled a
funny story.
7 plus 12 is a 19.
At least it's not a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's just rude. You're going to take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And you're already prone, so you're not going to be prone anymore. The other one, it's very crowded in there, is going to make its attacks on Whisper. Whisper, what's your AC now?
17 plus 5 math.
22?
Yeah. That's all.
So one got a 23.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. He's going to hit you with a rock. So you're going to take 39 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ugh.
That ends her turn. I already did Viago's damage. He's just wrecking. So Kree, you see Viago just like like ripping off roots and branches and things. Felix.
Krista, did you say they had any weaknesses?
It was bludgeoning and piercing. I can't remember if it was in.
Those are
vulnerable.
resistance.
Those are resistance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was
Cool.
it. That's too cool.
Oh,
Not great against slashing.
that's true. Chris, I didn't roll concentration just then. I need to do that.
Okay.
They also need to
Oh,
make
same.
another con save.
That's a 5 and a 6.
Okay.
Sorry, Felix. You can.
It's
hold on.
okay. Kree, you're no longer big. I got an 8.
Somebody get me some marshmallows.
Wow, they are really like crowding us there, aren't they?
Yep.
They both take 26 radiant.
26 radiant. Kewen, the choices are yours.
What?
Oh, nice.
Choices are yours.
Wowzers.
I don't understand. The double choice is yours.
I told you they were
Unprecedented.
equally as damaged.
this-
I
is
just
I
said
get out
that.
my marshmallows, my chocolate, my graham crackers, and
Yeah,
Well, no, because I'm trying to like. The way she's thinking about it is she's trying to bask them in light and like bring like life back to their decaying roots. So as the sun is like burning, I want the sun to burn away like the corrupted bark and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm melting.
Okay. So you watch as these two Trents like scream in pain and they fall to the ground, and you watch as their bark starts to decay and kind of dissipate, and in their place you see two little saplings pop up.
Aww.
It's a baby tree.
I am Groot. So
Aw. We did a little dance.
Felix. I'm sure
All
that
right.
drastically changes what you were gonna do.
I am Groot.
It really does.
Get him, Felix. They're coming back.
Bird.
Those blasted kids, get off my yard!
Oh, they're not corrupted anymore.
Can we hear Viago still?
Oh,
like, just
absolutely.
wailing on this thing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's very obvious. He's like, "Why don't you die?" And he's just yelling. And Kree is like, "I got you!" And she's
Wailing on him.
The beam is still there, so don't walk in their places. Or maybe I would probably drop it if I saw
Okay.
baby trans.
Oh yeah, you don't want to kill the babies.
No.
All right, Felix. And then we're gonna call the winner.
Sure. We're gonna missy
Wear
step
the
to the
skin.
roof
Okay.
and scoot up to the edge so I have a good bead on Mr. Big Boy Bark there. And and for my action, I would like to use an object. I would like to use my Wand of Magic Missiles and with 6 charges.
Go for it.
Heck yeah.
I always get this wrong. I'm double checking. Okay, so it's going to be. It comes with 3, and no attack rolls, and and then there's 5 more, so it's gonna be a total of 8d4 plus 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Let's go for it. Exclamation point critical. I'm going to call winner here in a second.
That's 28 points of force damage.
28. Got it.
There are no scones. Go away.
Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. And with that, you watch as these magic beads come flying at the creature, kind of hits him, and Kree's hitting him with her halberd, and Viago's punching him.
The magic missiles look like scones.
And the magic missiles look like scones.
It's like a Gundam with scones.
That's amazing. Okay, so all that being said, we're going to go to the top of the 3rd round, Felix, but that is next time because we're going to call it for tonight. So join us next week to see how this ends and see how the party navigates these corrupted trees. We're going to call a winner, and then we are going to raid somebody. Dave! Hooray. Dave, you won!
Dave!
Hey, Dave.
Good.
Dave's not here, man. Come on,
on, you
man.
So we went a little long today, but thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to raid our friends over at Ink and Lyre. So go ahead and check them out. Spread the love. If you like them, give them a follow. If not, we'll see you guys on Friday for the next episode of Duke City, followed by Game Night Friday night. And we will see you guys next time.